I feel so untrue.
Boom! Hello. Oh, yeah, maybe the boom was because of the title. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh.
I did not mean it like a war thing, but there is a war happening. Yeah, I know. I don't know where that came from.
Oh my god.
I've never started
Just button it already.
Hey, boom, guys, not today. No, see, it's not just me. Today we are sponsored by the great Game Time. And today we are joined by the great Hilla Klein.
I'm not great. I'm not great, but thank you.
Why aren't you great? Why would you even say that?
Because I'm just a person.
Yeah, that's what Ian said about me
girl.
famously. He goes, you know what? I think we need to treat Ethan like a human being.
Yeah.
You know why, guys? Because he is a human being.
Like,
fantastic
what he's doing
analysis.
On this podcast is like the most uncreative, non-special thing that you could possibly be doing as a content creator.
Shut the F up, dude.
We got some great Ian and Anissa clips.
Yeah, so
We'll get to them.
Well, we'll get to them.
Oh, we'll get to
because
them.
I've been holding off on the Warzone stuff all week.
Were you waiting just for me?
Oh, I have a really nice list of fun stuff.
I live for that stuff.
Yeah, really the great stuff that we all love, like Ian being humiliated. That's my new.
That's my Roman Empire these days.
She gets it. Yeah. By the way, I was just thinking my tattoo's healed, so I'm curious if it looks better now.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys. Well, is that gonna help?
I want to use it.
Show it.
Let's see. Put it to the test. That's weird. It's weird. Wait, the lighting there is awful. It doesn't look that dark in person. Back up. I mean, I don't know. Thoughts?
Thank you, OB, for the 10 gifted memberships, by the way.
I'll say
OB24.
I love it. I think it came out beautiful. I don't like the shape. It's too I don't know. But whatever. I like it. I don't regret it.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I like a penis that is cut.
I like that you did it. I like the thought of it.
has
I like.
shape.
You don't like it?
I wish that you showed it to me first. But
So, well, it's not up.
Owned.
it's not up to me.
My body, my life.
I saw afterwards some of the pictures that Ethan was considering, and I would have liked a different one better.
Oh, really?
But
Which one would you have preferred? I asked a lot of people
you did?
which one to pick. I'm not going to out anyone, but there was a consensus on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Which is the one that you would have picked, just out of curiosity?
Well, I saw a few, but I don't remember right now. I would have to see it.
Well, maybe I'll just have to add another one. Yeah.
I feel like I just would have known, personally, that picture was taken at night. We were drunk, and it was with flash. So it's kind of like a,
I think that whole weird baggy thing is resolved, personally. But it's.
But that night I do remember it, and I do like the moment that it's from. So
then it's a good memory.
yeah, it is a good memory.
I think it's like Nate says, Hispanic couples do this. It's corny.
I'm shooting ropes,
I have
bro.
no problem with corny.
So when are you getting me on your arm?
And you are an honorary Mexican, we've been told.
Yeah.
On the show.
Big time Latino.
Yeah.
I'm a full blown.
I'm working on a.
Well, maybe not full blown.
I'm working on a surprise for Nate. I'm learning Spanish.
Well, that's not a surprise. He's watching.
He's not watching right now. Nobody tell him.
Okay.
He's busy with Mia.
Well, anyway,
That is cool though, Hilo.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
Just to tell you guys a little bit about what we have planned here today, there's a fortune teller who's going to be doing a tarot card reading on me, joining us at 2.
Yes.
And whoever wants to get their cards read. I've never done tarot card reading. I really don't know how it works other than playing Binding of Isaac and Baldaro or whatever it's called.
Balatro.
Balatro.
Baldaro.
So I don't know if she's going to be turn all aces into any make a straight with the skipping numbers?
Oh, yeah, she will be doing that. She'll be turning all of your cards into gold cards so that you get $2 when they're played in a hand.
That's a Baldaldo.
Baldaldo reference.
Yeah, but anyway, apparently she got magic cards. Now,
I think it's so much more than that, though.
You guys know I'm a bona fide hater. Astrology, like, I can suspend my disbelief, and at least I understand why people believe it, even though it's total bullshit, right? But they go, oh, the stars and the gravity and all that. It's like, okay, whatever. The stars fucking light years away have zero effect on your gravitational pull. Okay,
that's true with stars.
However, at least I get it. It's based in reality. Cards? Well, you could fucking show me a card?
Well, cards are real. What do you mean?
They're based in reality.
Yeah. It's
What are we
tangible. They're made
doing?
of paper,
Witchcraft?
usually.
We're doing witchcraft
No,
now.
we're reading.
So astrology is
card.
one thing because it's like a pseudoscience. This is just straight up witchcraft.
Misreading.
The reality of the drag.
It's a form of literature.
Gabe, do you believe in tarot cards?
I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
That's not. I don't know about these horror religious stuff. I'm just a straight natural person.
That's right.
Fuck.
We stay away from witchcraft, right?
Natural.
Thoughts on witchcraft?
It's none of my interest. I'm not interested in that stuff. I say
Good for you.
boring.
Boring, L. Here's a
Yeah.
here's a card for you. Here's a card for you. No, I'm not gonna be that mean.
Yeah.
Yo.
Here's a card for you. And then you look at it, L.
Yeah.
How you doing, Gabe?
Lose. I'm good. My dad's feeling better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great to
He's
hear.
gonna be out of the hospital
Yay.
probably after this weekend.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it, and
So the surgery was a success.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm happy. I'm relieved, and I feel better.
That's good.
That's great.
You know, last we spoke to Gabe last week. His dad was going in for a heart stint,
Yeah.
Bypass. Yeah.
bypass, right? And
Bypass surgery.
but it sounds like it went well. So we're all relieved for you, Gabe.
Yeah.
What's going on over there to your side? I noticed you something. Oh, it's just a car.
Yeah, it's a car. It's a move out.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ran over. Or
Definitely
get
don't
honked
stand
at.
in the middle
Yeah,
of the street.
definitely
You don't have to do
get
that.
ran over.
Yeah, you could set this. You know. All right. Or you at the hospital right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm kind of in front of it. I can't really do the podcast. I don't want to get complaints from the nurses or
That's
the
fair.
managers. So
That's nice.
Oh, don't worry about them.
Yeah, they take a
I'm
back
just kidding.
seat.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, that was respectful.
You know what
to
would be
step outside.
nice if you could just walk through the corridors and stick the camera into people's rooms. No, I'm kidding. That'd be super illegal.
We will not be doing that.
Yeah.
That'd be super.
I want to
illegal.
get kicked out.
No, I don't want you to get kicked out either. I'm just doing a joke. All right, what you sipping on?
I'm Diet Coke. Just had a
Oh,
burger
good
for
one.
lunch and stuff.
That's a great one.
Amazing.
Yeah, Diet Coke.
Amazing.
Yeah, maybe. You like, but Diet Coke Zero is better, right? You with me on that?
It's about the same. It's just
No, it's not.
technically
It's
no
not.
sugar.
I've heard that from other people
artificial-
too.
It's not the same.
I agree. Coke Zero is way better. It's like not even.
Hey, why do you walk with the sheep, man?
It's sweeter. What is
It's the
it?
same.
I says, with all due respect, Gabe, you couldn't be more wrong. Coke Zero is a transcendental experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Coke
what.
Zero's sweeter.
When you make it back in here, we should do a taste test and see if you can.
Oh yeah,
identify.
let's do that. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I bet you're gonna like
Let's
the
do
Coke
that.
Zero.
That's our plan. Yeah.
There you go. That's exciting. So much to
Like
look
the
forward.
blind test or something.
Heck yeah, dude. Are you good at? Do you think you could identify any food or drink really good that we could set up a blind taste test for you, like sodas?
We could
or
do that.
Fried
yeah,
chicken.
Soda.
Fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that. That'd
I
be
bet you'd be good at
interesting.
that.
Yeah, I would be interested.
Okay.
Oh,
Fried chicken challenge.
fried chicken challenge with
Rhett
There
and
you
Link
go.
are trembling at the thought of this high level content. Take the
psychopaths in
fucking
the chat.
L.
Hold on.
You know what?
Which
Good milk,
is
good morning. More like
Better. Zero.
we love Ban Empanada Matt Lieb show.
Unfortunately.
How's that guy still have a job there?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like now.
That's all I hear. Yeah.
I've put up a poll asking people to vote on Coke Zero versus Diet Coke, and I'm pleased to report that our audience has excellent taste.
Coke Zero is
Coke
just
Zero
like
is
It's not even
winning
a
quite
question.
handily.
It's like
Oh,
Diet Coke is
Zero.
like how I feel about Pepsi. It's just you. The only reason you would drink it is for nostalgia. It's just it's an inferior product.
Wait, Pepsi?
Yeah, I don't like Pepsi's bullshit.
At
Diet
all?
Pepsi is one of the most disgusting drinks you can get. It's not
Have
even
you
drinkable.
tried it recently?
I still have
though?
a job there.
'Cause They up their shit. They
Sorry.
up their shit. It's decent now.
But like Diet Pepsi as a drink is...
I guess
wait, but in Israel you used to like Pepsi Max.
Yeah, so that was like the first iteration,
How about-
in my opinion, of the
Zero. Yeah.
The
how
Pepsi
about
Max is
Pepsi
good.
Zero?
Yeah.
I
Pepsi
guess
Max.
Zero.
It's pretty good, actually.
I think it's...
I
I
don't even
don't
like regular Pepsi, but the Pepsi Zero is not bad.
actually haven't tried the... I just don't like the Pepsi flavor. It has a flavor, and I don't like it.
All different flavors.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like... It feels like you're broke. You can't afford Coke. This is the broke version of Coke.
Do they cost the same?
I think they cost the same, yeah. Doubtful. But the poll is showing a 72% preference there for Coke Zero, so cheers to the audience.
Coke Zero. Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Listen, Gabo, can't wait to get you back in here. We're going to do a fried chicken blind taste test for you. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, man. But you're a good son. You're taking care of your dad, and that all inspires all of us.
Yeah. And then, okay. And I'm going to promote something. I have a $20 Cameo Father's Day weekend special. So come support me on my Cameo. And my dad's getting better. Come support me and my dad.
Dads. Let's go over to Uncle
Get
Gabe's
videos.
Cameo and get
Uncle
a good
Gabe on
deal.
Cameo, people.
$20. It's Father's Day.
Perfect Father's Day
Get yourself a message. Celebrate dads everywhere, right, Gabe?
Oh, yeah.
So, Gabe,
To
let me
all the
ask you,
fathers
what are your thoughts on this war breaking out between Iran and Israel?
Well, I don't really pay attention to these stuff, so it's
a
like
good
I have no
Good
clue.
for you.
So I have no clue. My final answer.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right? All right, Gabe, listen. Stay gold.
Feel good, feel positive. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
No, you
we
are.
love you.
You stay gold, Gabe. You hear
Yeah. Yep.
me? All right. Feel.
I feel you.
Oh, you feel me? Okay. I thought you were just like feel.
Feel you. I feel.
Which is cool. I feel.
Feel.
I thi- feel. I feel
Feel.
like this.
I feel good. You know, I'm trying to.
Yeah, feel good, man. Just feel. I don't care what. Just feel.
Feel.
Something.
All right.
Anything.
We're
Hey,
all feeling.
I've got thank you, Gabe. Take care. You're a good man.
Take
Bye,
care,
Gabe.
you guys.
Shout out, Gabo.
Now I have a question, Hila.
Ask away. Child.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
Wait, that's
Wait,
me.
you did it yourself.
No, it's that's host 2 light.
No, it's called side desk, side table light.
Side table light.
There it is.
It missed her.
Oh, I missed.
My God. So wait, I'm host.
Wait, no, put it back. Put it back on Hila. Okay, yeah, you're getting yourself real good.
Can I see? Yeah, okay. So then I turn on this.
All right, put it on Hila. Okay,
Missed
stand
it
by.
a mile, dude.
Now stand by.
Oh, you can collaborate it?
Yeah. I'm no. It's sit normally. Sit normally.
We are
We
in
can
live
calibrate?
time.
Here we go. And
Oh my God.
Right about there. All right, hold on. 170.
right at it.
64,
Hold on.
170.
Can you
Hold
change the
on.
title? It should be covering the Israel-Iran war live. Because we're doing live updates.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you guys to follow.
It is happening right
Yeah,
now.
it's happening right now.
Are we going to keep it on me the whole time?
No, I can. It looks. Let me see. Yeah. What do you? What do you think, Olivia, about the political and economic state of the world right now? It's also missing her, Dan.
Oh.
I think that the world is
It's missing
very
you.
disappointing
Nobody's
right now.
listening. It's missed you. It's missing you.
Hold on.
spotlight or no spotlight. That's how I feel.
There you go.
All right, we're good.
We got it.
Good for me.
It's good. So Ethan,
It's not hitting anybody. No,
you're fucking it up.
No, you're fucking it up.
You have to press and unpress. Your
I
ball
know
for
that. I am, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to do switcher light. That one doesn't work?
That one doesn't work, yeah.
Okay, well. Zach?
How you doing?
That one's very good. Lena?
Oh, well, she's not there, but I can
Looks
see.
like it.
Yeah, it looks like it's perfect.
Olivia's really... Okay, it's a little better.
Yeah.
Dan? Nice. Love? Nice. Okay. We're cooking.
Okay, and you got you? Okay, we're good. Everything's good. It was just Ela's that was kind of...
and it's on Ela now.
Yeah, it's okay. We're cooking with fire out here, guys.
Grand Stephen's a Jew.
So...
Yeah. So,
Weird.
Is Harley calling in today?
You can. You want Harley to hear from... Everyone wants to hear from Harley.
I know, everybody.
Well, we do have some drama talk. Drama talk? Again, everything's talk now. We ordered for big talk.
We do, and our fortune teller will be here around 2. So if you want to talk about this big Jared Leto story or the Baldoni story, we should probably jump into it relatively soon here.
So let me.
We're at 16 minutes, so we'll have to do our ad in about 15.
Can she fortune tell us about the war, like how it's gonna end?
I'll ask. Yeah, I'll ask.
Okay.
Well, you heard it here, guys.
Live updates and futuristic updates.
Yep.
Wow, updates from the future.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
All right, so message Dan if so. I just yeah. All right, so I've got some Warzone stuff that is very fun, good stuff. After that, we got the fortune teller. We've got Jared Leto. Hopefully, we can get Harley on the phone. I know y'all don't even want to hear us talk about drama until he's on the phone. It's a full.
That's weird.
I have lost my entire audience to Harley.
Yeah, I want to say something I've noticed. When we did the girls episode, the top comment was, "Oh my God, the scream!" I think that it was like AB or Dan or something, and they were like,
screaming.
"His screaming made the episode." And then Harley sat on a Goss talk, and all the top. Thank you for the support, AB. Absolutely.
His screaming.
He was just like supporting us, being like, "Yes, girls, you're amazing." And so the somehow male
From
favor
chat?
was
Hold on.
run over. It overcame the audience for
You
some
feel
reason. That
chauvinistic?
one part, and then now Goss talk, like one of
Now
the
it's
top
Harley
comments the other
talk.
day. Yep, it was like,
I
we can't do Goss talk without a man.
We just
Did you
let
exactly?
What's up?
I mean,
and, you know,
girls
Listen, I will say in
No, no.
defense of our audience,
it's internalized
Those-
misogyny.
Yeah,
I'll say it.
absolutely.
I'll
Thank
say
you.
it. I'll
Stop
say
trying
it.
to steal my sparkle. That's all I'm
say
trying
it.
to say.
no, feminism is a problem.
Good point. Good point.
In defense of those specific men, they are supporting the women.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I only
but let's
realized Goss
prop
talks
him
good
up.
until a man co-signs it.
Yeah, until Harley's there to give his input.
You're
What?
on
I'm
a
a
roll,
man.
Ethan.
What about me? I'm a man.
Well,
I think it's tomato. It
Yeah.
depends how you want to look at it.
Feminism.
Yeah.
The screaming
I'll tell you,
specifically
man.
was
Those
very
feminists, they done it. They gone too far this time, man.
By
Not
the
that I
way,
don't
guys, Galya's last day today in LA. Not last day in the company, but last day in LA.
He's going back to Canada.
Going back today.
oh, I was about to applaud, but
Oh,
that feels like it's like I'm glad you're
Damn,
leaving.
Galya,
so
you got that
maybe it should be
Ethan
like
Klein
a
channel
boo.
lighting right there.
I got some glaze over here. This is like never
Did you-
been whiter before. But yeah.
yeah. We will miss you, but we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You know what? Should we measure me just for stats?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
For the
Oh,
pod?
yeah.
Galya's. That's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Come up. So no, all these cowardly men. By the
Come
way, you want to
here,
talk about
gals.
internalized misogyny? Let's bring real power up here, Galya.
So can I tell something?
Yes.
All this time I've been watching H3 live and Ethan telling that he is 5'11". I'm actually 5'11".
No, you're not. Okay.
And
You are like at least 6 foot. And I think you're doing something where you don't want to be that tall.
So I think everyone should guess right now my height, and
Galya
then
is really tall.
No, you're at least 6 foot.
I figured you were taller too. We were talking about
There's
it
no doubt.
yesterday.
I believe whatever Galya tells me.
she's
I believe
not.
women.
I think she's 5'11".
Yep.
That's not how it works. Guys.
You know what Love told
I'll
me?
handle the measurement. Thank you.
Yesterday I was like, Love, guess my height. He was like 6'2". I'm like,
6'2".
what the fuck?
I said it in European and then it translated weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
what you
nice
saying?
translation.
What you saying? Meter?
I think I said like one. What was it?
He
187.
said 194. I'm not
That's
even
really
kidding.
tall.
That's pretty tall.
All right, Cub.
I don't really know. I don't know.
So
what's
my
going on.
theory on height is that everybody lies about their height. Everybody. I'm the only person who's been honest about their height. And I'm telling you, I was within a 0.25%.
Not
0.25
everybody.
inch range.
Everybody's 10%
All I'm doing is
gay.
rounding up, which is what's dictated by the laws of math.
Not everybody's got a problem with their height.
Dude, even Bradley Martin wouldn't step up here.
He's
I'm
tall.
like, you're tall as fuck.
Yeah, he's
he goes
tall.
like 6'2". I'm like, that seems totally on point. Won't
Yeah.
do it.
You like it hard?
Literally,
He didn't
Steiny,
do it?
No, he wouldn't do it. And then Steiny fucking ran out of the building. He literally was like, I gotta go.
Such a bitch.
So shoes off. Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't listening to the episode, so I still need to go back and catch up. But I came in towards the end, and he said hi to me and introduced his girlfriend to me that was sitting here.
Oh, that-
And then after that, Tom was telling me how he was hitting on Olive the whole time.
Yeah,
I had literally, apparently, his girlfriend was sitting outside. He didn't introduce her. She probably thinks I'm the meanest girl in the world.
Well, I think
walked out to go to the bathroom, just looked at her,
yeah.
and was like,
I walked out and I was like, who are you? I was like, wait, are you with Steiny?
I
was
had
like,
no
are you
idea.
I was like, are you guys romantic? And she's like,
No, he said, meet my girlfriend.
dude, Steiny's such a. But he's
so
doing
funny.
shtick.
Well,
It would have been nice to introduce.
Obviously, but like, hi, my name's Olivia. It's nice to meet you. Like, maybe I should have said that as I
Well, it
walked
would have been
out.
nice for him to. All right, Galya, step up to the thing here. Now back all the way. Stand up straight. No shenanigans. You standing up straight? Okay. All right, we're gonna go down.
Okay.
We are going to touch.
Okay. What does it say?
Okay, you can walk away.
Does it lie?
It's.
It's 180.
No, I'm.
Where you moved it?
But no, it's right here.
Whoa.
It's
What happened
5'11"
there?
on the dot.
It's 5'11". Hold on.
You said it's
No,
5'11".
dude, I know what I'm doing. I
You
was looking at
pushed.
where 6 foot, okay, and I put it right back where it was. It's
It was
5'11".
180 exactly in centimeters, which is 5'11".
It's a little under 5'11".
Why the fuck you lying?
Well, then that means you should be just slightly taller than me,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
like a quarter of an inch.
Stop
You wanna
fucking
measure yourself
lying.
one more time?
Dude, I'll do it all day long. Nobody's ever gonna dull my shine.
That's why, like, all this time, I was like, Ethan is telling everyone he's my height, and he's wrong.
But don't let him steal your sparkle.
I'm going down, down, down,
Make
down,
sure that-
down,
Yeah.
down.
I'll stand up here any day of the week. I'll come here.
Jew.
Okay, so you're 177.
Wait, I'm pushing it up still.
No, you're
It's your hair.
177, and you're almost 5'10".
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
No, I will be honest, Ethan, you were going like this with your head.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes you shorter.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Because it
it's
was-
opposite, right?
What are
He
you
was
talking
the
about?
back of his head was
Yeah,
at the
there's already a
lowest
war
point.
going
doing
on.
that
We
to
don't
be
want
I
taller.
measured
to.
myself like 3 times.
We don't want to turn it into World War III. Okay.
Help me
This
measure
will
your
set it off.
husband.
No,
Wait, so
what do you mean? I just did it like a month ago, and it was 5. It was 5.
Maybe,
and a half.
maybe June was a bad month for you. I don't know, but it's 177. Oh yeah. Okay.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Make sure you push that
Okay, let
all
me
the way down
just
there.
do
You're
some
pushing it hard on my head.
tippy
Don't push it down
toes,
so-
some tippy toes over here. Okay.
Or maybe I shouldn't lean back. I'm not doing tippy toes at all.
Just look straight.
He-
yeah.
Do you
No,
want?
it's not.
It is. It's around. It is. You're 3 centimeters shorter than me. You're 1 inch shorter.
And you're a brat.
Wow.
AB, you measured me. You measured me,
Yeah,
AB.
AB's too nice. You're 5'9".
AB's not out here trying to compliment me.
You're 5'9".
Oh, me?
5'9".
I was being nice to you after you try to make this segment to embarrass me. Nah, I would never.
But it's just under the 10. It
Yeah,
would be
you're
5'10".
right. You're right. It doesn't make sense. I don't.
But what happened just now then?
I don't.
Listen, I don't know what is going on back here, but
He has been lying to you all.
I come up here, I put it all on the line.
Can we burn this
I stand up
device?
straight, and people take my measurement. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault. But now
Anyway,
you're.
then.
But you just
Tensions are
measured
too
me,
high in the world right
and I
now.
was-
We can't afford this.
What have you been doing recently? Have you been
It is flat, bro. Hey, ma'am.
Does anyone have a book to just for no reason right now?
A book? Oh yeah.
Stop moving.
He's taking advantage of the fact he has Tourette's.
Don't push it down too hard, bro.
Why can't
You can compress my skin.
No.
It's compressing my
No.
skin.
Okay, stand up straight. Okay, you are 5 feet, 9 inches,
Yeah.
and like 3/4.
No, it's not. What the fuck are we talking about? That's not 3/4. That's more than
Yeah,
3/4.
it's more. I would say 5'10".
I would say 5'10" if you.
No,
No,
want
it's
it.
not, bro.
No, 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 no.
1, 2, 3, 4. I was here.
No,
You're 177.
you're fighting over an eighth of an inch.
Well, you are. Listen.
I've been telling you.
Listen. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, let it be known
That.
that I have always and will always stand here before you, open palmed with nothing to hide. Bring down the measurement upon my head, and I shall stand before you an honest man. That being said, Galya is a fucking liar. And I'm glad she's leaving back to Canada.
He waited for me to walk away, and then he only could say it because he's afraid of taller women.
Oh
for sure.
my god.
That's the internalized misogyny we were
There it
talking
is,
about.
rearing its ugly
Well,
head once again.
how can I have internalized misogyny? I'm not a woman.
Well,
Right. That's a good point.
Do you have an insight?
well, it's
I can just be a
Do you
misogynist.
have an insight?
it's integrated into society.
This is like the this is like the
Internalized oppression.
this is the fuck, what's his name? Norm Macdonald joke. He goes, "I'm very closeted gay."
Right.
Larry King. You guys know that joke? Oh, so
No.
funny. Larry King goes, "Wow, are you coming out as gay?" He's like, "How dare you? I'm so closeted, I don't know it yet." He's very funny. I'll pull it up.
Olivia, it's funny.
I think it gets claimed.
I believe you. I do.
It's one of the
I
greats.
do believe.
It does, you think?
Yeah.
But just the audio, maybe?
I mean, you could try, but
Just
I love
read it.
Norm.
I know Larry King clips have gotten us busted in the past.
Fucking
Oh,
dead,
so-
bro.
I know
Just
who Norm
release it.
Macdonald is.
Release
He's very
him.
Yeah,
funny.
he's funny.
He's recently passed on.
Rest in peace.
Recently.
Jews
Norm
are so
Macdonald,
funny.
closeted joke.
Ronald McDonald.
Deeply closeted gay man.
When you know your
Yeah, here.
own name, you see it in popular culture used, you know, a norm.
Oh, this is... Okay, that's not the one with Larry King. That's the one that I love here. This clip
What's
is called...
something-
This clip is called...
Don't you guys dare say boomer humor.
No, it's not, bro.
I'm
This is
already-
literally...
No,
Already warning you guys
I'm
in the
fully
chat.
with.
No,
with
it's
this.
great.
This is very funny.
This is Larry King and Norm Macdonald, both two dead legends, so...
So be respectful.
so here,
People don't know about you.
A deeply closeted gay guy?
Oh, are we not looking at it?
No, because I don't want to
I'm
get it
not
claimed.
coming out though.
Wait a minute. What are you revealing here today?
I'm not revealing anything. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted.
Well, that means you're gay.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Why would I say that? I'm deeply closeted.
No, but that means you're very, very gay, but you don't want to come out. You're so closeted.
That I refuse to say I'm gay.
Right.
Exactly.
But doesn't that mean you're gay?
Hey, easy, buddy.
Oh, this book will reveal much.
Easy, buddy.
I gotta say, Larry still
Watch
got
the
it. He's
episode.
like 95. He's still having he's having a laugh. You know, that's a good soundbite, Zach.
I was just thinking that.
That is like lines up perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't that mean you're gay?
Doesn't that make you gay?
So who is gay?
Doesn't that make you gay?
Doesn't that make you gay?
Yeah, I'll pull those.
So is anyone watching the?
I am, but
anything
what
happening?
you need to be watching is the doc within a doc in our doc about game time.
Did you guys change it to live? Because I think that's an operative word.
Okay.
Also,
I've added live.
Is anything happening? Should we just change the title to the Tarot Reader?
I probably.
That's what we suggested.
Yeah.
Oh, Harley's logging on, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Also, stand back and stand by. Okay, Harley, stop. You're not even on the call yet. Did you cut out the part from the last episode, Dan?
No, not yet.
Oh wow! 22 casualties in Israel.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
I just saw that.
That's important to pull up.
Yeah.
We'll pull that up.
I didn't hear what. I'm trying to take care of the other thing now.
Okay, somebody got to be on the news updates.
Okay,
In the
what's up?
meantime, I'm going to thank our sponsor, at Game Time. Game Time is the ultimate place to go see sporting events. In fact, the Dodgers are playing tonight. And you can go grab some last-minute tickets at gametime.co. Code Ethan. You know what's great about Code Ethan? It gets you $20 off your first purchase. Yeah, 20. Take a look. Here's Dodger Stadiums for tonight's game. You get last-minute deals. Save up to 60% off from buying last minute for concerts, comedy, theater, sports, etc. You can see the view from the seat, right? You can see the value comparatively of the seat in terms of green is a good price and red being overpriced for the norm. You can get zone deals. Sometimes you're going to find a section that Game Time is saying, hey, we're giving you a discount here. Lowest prices guaranteed with Game Time. They'll credit you 110% of the difference. And Game Time ticket coverage has your purchase covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. So if you want to go check out a sports, well, what do we got here, for example? Dodgers tickets are getting expensive because they got that Japanese superstar.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, that guy's...
Also, this is the game against the Giants, which is their big rival.
What kind of
commodity?
So what's like a cheap ticket if we want to sit in the nosebleeds? What are we looking at?
69.
That's
nice.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
69 is
for a big game like this.
69 is a good price to get in there and see history happen with Katani. Is that his name?
Ohtani.
Ohani. Ohani?
Ohtani.
They also have Yamamoto, who's arguably one of the best pitchers in the league right now.
On the Dodgers or the Giants?
Dodgers.
Oh, so they're getting all the Japanese superstars, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. How about that? Who would have thought that the Japanese would be exporting these baseball superstars?
They're incredible players. This is absolutely incredible.
Wow. That's awesome. So that's what's going on, guys. But it's not just sports. You can watch theater, concerts, anything really that's a ticketed event. You can go get last minute deals with Game Time. And remember, guys, use the code H3. It'll get you $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code Ethan for $20 off your first purchase. That's right, guys. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code ETHAN. That's me, my name, for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. Thank you to Game Time.
Thank you.
Treat yourself to a show, guys. Okay, well. So what's happening? That's like that's a new thing.
So they're sending ballistic missiles and they're hitting.
Well, pull it up, guys.
The thing is that the IDF asked not to share footage because they don't want Iran to see where exactly things are hitting. So there isn't a lot of like.
Well, I don't want to see the
footage
impact.
being
I just want to
shown.
see what's happening like on the skies.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'll go to live news.
I just sent you what Hila sent.
I do see it on Israeli news. Yeah.
So
22 injured.
no deaths, or we don't know anything?
There's a few in critical condition, meaning usually that means they could die.
This is definitely going to be. I mean, the Israelis said it's a war now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's This is going down. This is like
I
the
see
war that's
some,
been brewing for a long time.
I see some Israelis in our chat right now. They're in their safe rooms.
I want to say that, you know, whatever you think about Israel, Iran is bad or worse. They are the fucking evil. They are the evil fucking. They are the reason for all this bullshit. Like Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis. They're all attacking under the direction of Iran. They are all being these
Funded by
jihadists,
them.
fucking Islamists, like mega, like these ultra, you know, I don't even know how to say it, militant, super religious zealots, right? This is all coming from Iran under their direction, you know? So, you know, and what's interesting is that even you know who hates the Iranian government the most? Iranians.
The people.
Every fucking Iranian you ask is like, fuck them. I can't wait for them to be gone.
Israelis and Iranians actually have like a really good connection. They
dude.
always cheering for each other because, I mean, a lot of Jewish Persians are in Israel from Iran.
Yeah.
And so it's a very, there's a strong bond between the people. Some of my best friends are in Israel are Persian.
I see a lot of activists supporting Israel who are Iran, or supporting Israel in this conflict against Iran specifically, not supporting the horrific
the
crimes.
Ayatollah.
Yeah. What? Say what?
The Ayatollah.
No, the Ayatollah is evil. Everybody hates the Ayatollah.
Right.
They fuck these guys. You know what I mean? Like, and so far it does seem like the strikes that Israel's done in Iran, from what I can tell, have been very targeted.
Very strategic. It seems they've been playing it for a long time.
So there's not, you know, as far as I've heard, any, or at least not massive civilian casualties in Iran.
I heard of civilian casualties. I mean, nothing obviously compared to Gaza, but it was definitely more targeted.
Where did you hear that? Because I haven't seen that.
Wall Street Journal. Let me see. I believe it was Wall Street Journal. Let me see.
Can you pass that? But it is definitely seems to be targeted. But hopefully there's no civilian deaths. If there are, that's horrible. Because like I said, the Iranian public has got to be. Dude, fuck the Ayatollah.
They're terrible.
They're like the worst. They're the problem with every fucking thing. And that it's funny. I feel like everyone blames a lot on Israel. And listen, Israel is a shit stir, and they're fucking mass murdering people in Gaza. But Iran is like is this driving force behind Hamas. You know. So it's kind of crazy too, because this war always seems so dangerous, right? And because of Hezbollah and the Houthis and Hamas was like, oh, if you ever attack Iran, we're going to do like a full-scale assault. Now that Israel's attacked Iran, Hezbollah literally put out a press release saying we're not responding. They're like, we're out of this shit. That's fucking crazy. Assad is gone. Hezbollah is standing down. Hamas is like not operational. As far as I could tell, Hamas hasn't even shot any rockets in response to this. The Houthis, I think.
Houthis launched a few.
Sent a few rockets that hit like Arab cities.
Yes, Palestinian territories.
Yeah.
Like overall, what my favorite flag? Hezbollah. I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag.
So right now, Iran is looking extremely vulnerable and defenseless, frankly. And I think the Ayatollah is evil. You know what I mean? So getting rid of them would not be a bad thing at all. But, you know, obviously Israel tends to take things too far. So we're just going to have to hope and pray that that's not the case here. Because I really do think that the Iranian public stands against their government.
Big time.
Yeah. Is Harley in the waiting room? Yeah, pop our boy in. Yeah, the Houthis hit a Palestinian village in Hebron. That was their help. That's the peace activists.
Thanks, guys.
Houthis. So that's what's going on.
Give them the the Nobel Peace Prize, right?
Yeah, and by the way, I know people are like worried about World War III and like a huge regional war. I'm not going to do a Hassan here and be like, I mark my words. This is what it is. But this is my take on it. Obviously, I could be wrong. Everybody in the region hates Iran. Saudi Arabia fucking hates Iran. Nobody wants them to get nuclear bombs. It will destabilize the entire region, right? If Hezbollah, if Hamas, if Syria isn't coming to their defense, nobody is. Jordan hates Iran. Saudi Arabia hates Iran. Iranians hate the government of Iran. And when I say hates Iran, I mean the Ayatollah.
The government, yeah.
Because the Persian people are amazing, resilient, incredible people. And you've seen some of these really brave protesters protesting this theocratic, tyrannical government that they have there, and the harsh punishments that they've received. Ethan's hat doesn't fit. I know, it's too big.
It's too big?
Yeah, it's too big. There's just too voluminous.
You probably wore it when you had long hair.
I don't think. Okay, whatever. Harley, nice to see you. We're doing a Goss talk about the war between Israel and Iran.
Grant Stefan's a Jew.
Is that right? Okay, that's not relevant. Harley. We don't need to.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody
How are you
Harley.
doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm worried. Did you send me this article about Iran? What's happening in Iran? Let's see.
Yeah, from Reuters.
Let's see here. Iran fires missiles at Israel in response to attacks. Latest development. Iran launches missiles. Trump urges Iran to halt bombing. Where's its... I'm trying to see the damage in Iran.
There's like a bunch of burning, like what it seems like to be apartments. So it seems very likely that civilians probably died.
Yeah, it does.
It says 80 civilians, according to Iranian media.
Iran state news agency IRNA said Tehran launched... Oh, wait, why does he keep talking about their missiles? Iran's Operation Netanyahu... Here, attacks on Iran. Iranian media showed images of destroyed apartment blocks in Iran, said nearly 80 civilians were killed, including the target was a nuclear scientist.
Yeah.
Israel's military said it was striking Iranian missile and drone launching sites and had struck another nuclear site in Isfahan. An Israeli military spokesperson denied Iranian media reports that an Israeli fighter jet was downed. In a phone interview with Reuters, Trump said nuclear talks between. I don't think the nuclear talks are probably gonna be on the table right now. So this was a big point of contention about like what was the USA's involvement in all this, and it seems like now we knew everything. Trump said, I guess they just didn't like participate.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious that they knew because this was already being reported in Israel for a few days.
Yeah,
that an attack is being planned without the help of America.
Wasn't America like a few days ago being like everyone needs to leave? All the diplomats need to leave the region?
Yeah.
It seems like a giveaway.
Yeah.
You know? I've tried to save Iran humiliation. What is this? Oh, that's Trump. Okay. Two regional sources, at least 20 Iranian military commanders were killed. A stunning decapitation reminiscent of Israelis' attack that swiftly wiped out the leadership of Lebanon's once feared Hezbollah. Iran said 6 of its top nuclear scientists had been killed. Among the generals killed on Friday were Armed Force Chiefs of Staff Major General Mohammed Bagheri and the great Salami. I don't know anything about him, but I've heard that name a lot. Hussein Salami? Salami. Does that mean hello or something?
I don't know.
Oh.
My brother's fiance is a Salami.
Oh, they don't speak Arab. They speak Persian. It's like a whole different thing, right?
Farsi.
Farsi, right? Yeah.
Major General Mohammed Pakpour, swiftly promoted to replace Soleimani as Guards commander, vowed retaliation in a letter to the Supreme Leader. The gates of hell will open to the child-killing regime. So it seems like there's going to be some civilian deaths there, which is, fucked. But I do think people need to remember just how central Iran is to all this shit. Like they don't get to like fund all these terrorist groups to set their agenda, to push everybody into violence, to hijack the government of Gaza. They're the reason there's no fucking there's no shelters, that all the money sent to Gaza is misappropriated on military operations. That's all from Iran, dude.
Also, I just want to mention that you said that Iran doesn't have any friends. They do. They have Russia. And all the drones that are attacking Ukraine are Iranian as well. Like,
so they're, well, I guess what a regional partner. Russia's not going to fucking join a war on behalf of Iran.
They do give support to Russia. Iran.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
They sell them weapons and stuff. I think they're allies. Yeah, they think they're allies, but
yeah,
that would be obviously catastrophic. But I don't see why they would get involved. They're already involved in a catastrophic war. With Ukraine.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they are gonna join in. I'm just saying that they do have some friends.
Yeah, okay.
Some allies.
They've got the great folks. Let's see. They've got Russia, North Korea, and China. The moral centers of the universe. Salami is a great sandwich meat. I agree. It's one of the best. But that's my take. It's a fucking. This war has been brewing and it's been somewhat inevitable. It feels like for a long fucking time.
Somebody said, "What did Israel think would happen?" I mean, they thought they're going into a war. They told everybody. I mean, they sent sirens already last night in preparation to wake people up, so they would go into safe rooms. Yeah, and
No, they definitely expected this, and they're expecting worse. I'm sure
they've been telling the people that this is going to go on for at least 2 weeks.
Look, if there's people dying in Israel, I'm going to feel horrible and sad, but like. By the same token, it's like this is a war that is gonna be. It's a war, right? So and Israel's attacking Iran, so I'm not gonna be like, I can't believe Iran did this, right? Like that's not my stance. I'm just speaking.
Have some
pragmatically
conviction
about what's happening, and Iran is the fucking bad guy. They're evil. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Talk to him.
Thank you, bro. How you like salami or you prefer pepperoni?
I like I like salami better than pepperoni. I don't even put pepperoni on pizza. Salami, I actually like to eat it with ketchup sometimes.
Oh, that's foul. I can't get behind that.
Yeah, that's gross. I knew maybe
salami and mayonnaise is good, but I know mayonnaise weirds people out too.
I wouldn't do that. I don't know if I would. I could do that if there's other meats there, like turkey. Now pepperoni can come and be there. And there's another sauce too. There's just a little mayo, not only mayo.
You go Hebrew National salami, Harley?
Yeah. I mean, I'll sample everything. I'll dabble in all types, but Hebrew National comes up often. Definitely.
Yeah, those are good. That's good.
Yeah.
By the way, and obviously equal concern for Iranian civilians. I don't want
absolutely
because they're not the enemy by any means. These are good people that fucking deserve freedom from their tyrannical, insane government. So we mourn them all.
Absolutely.
So we'll stand back and stand by for updates.
Grant Stefan's a Jew.
As they come in. That's just Harley. It's totally irrelevant.
Wait, let me podcast it. Let me podcast.
I saw a post on the subreddit that was like, I was listening to the podcast and Harley saying Graham Stefan's a Jew blasted through the speakers, and my girlfriend looked over with great concern and bewilderment. Yeah,
I got a couple messages from people. They were like, "I like when you yelled out how Graham Stefan's a Jew." I got messages from people like that.
Yeah. People. No,
I wonder how he feels. Call him up. Get him on the horn.
Can we reach out? Do we? Let's reach out. Oh, well, let's reach out. Would you say, hey, we know you're Jewish, buddy.
Jew.
We know. We found out.
You got to pull that back. Not like that. It's too crazy.
Jew.
You can't call someone up and ask them and say they're Jewish on the phone when there's drones in the air heading to Israel.
Just feel like this. I know you're Jewish. Shh. Keep it a secret.
Yo, Babadook him. You ever see Babadook?
Is that a cartoon about a white dude?
No.
What's Babadook?
It's a
horror story.
It's like a horror movie, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
what the
but
fuck?
you just call him and you just say Babadook on the phone all
That's
scary,
it?
like they do in the movie.
Babadook is scary.
Yeah, it should be easy.
What happens if you say Babadook?
Don't say it too many times, bro.
Just once.
Don't say it 3 times in a row.
Wait, but this doesn't look
That's how that
scary.
comes out.
Thank you so much.
No, it was
Babadookie.
interesting. It was a good movie. It was interesting. The kid is a whole part. Like a kid's
Ethan's
a whole thing.
afraid of scary movies, so he probably
Yeah, he
won't
does.
I'm not
check it out.
fucking.
That right?
I am, bro. I don't even care.
What's
Is this
the
what it
scariest
looks
movie
like?
you ever seen?
I wasn't even roasting you. I was just saying. Yeah.
No, I don't like scary
Yeah, it's a
movies.
fact.
He gets spooked.
It just I
Fine,
don't get
dude,
it.
we're
Like
40 now.
Oh, you know what I
We're
need
40
tonight
now.
is to like be nervous when I go to bed. Like
Yeah.
what is that? What is that?
I love
desire?
I like being scared.
You like going
Me
to bed
too.
nervous?
What?
Yeah, a little bit.
You do?
I like the
Yeah.
adrenaline. I like the uncertainty.
hate
Yeah,
it.
it's an interesting
Nah,
vibe.
I like to take a certain amount of edibles
Oh, yeah?
that get me scared. I like to call it getting scared instead of getting stoned. To the point where like I go to the movie theater and I'll have my friend order the movie tickets because I can't even talk to the teenager working there. I'm too scared. And then I like panic in the theater and feel like I aged 3 years, and it's always a memorable time.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Some people go on roller coasters.
You know what I
think
like?
that's crazy.
I like waking up in the middle of the night and being scared of the bathroom because it's so dark.
That's me when I watch a scary movie. I can't even walk around the house.
That's the most fun.
Lena loves scary movies. I'm not into them. I just don't like the
We're-
stories of them.
At 2, right?
But Lena's actually going
Yeah.
to like the 20-year anniversary of
What?
what is it? 30-year anniversary of
Oh yeah,
Friday
nice.
the 13th
What?
tonight. The director's going to be there.
Whoa, that's sick.
So let me.
What are they watching the first one, the first movie?
Yeah. let's see.
Yeah.
So guys, sorry to interrupt. Can you cut to me, AB?
We got you.
So, excuse me, guys. Need a little privacy here.
Wow, that's so fancy.
That's good.
What a great food etiquette.
I don't like it though.
Oh.
I don't like the meat. It's
What is
sweet.
that?
It's sweet meat. They said it was
Sweet
sausage,
meat.
but it
Sweet meat.
tastes like teriyaki.
Yikey.
I'm making meat
Sounds like yikey.
I don't like it.
Teriyaki.
I don't like it.
What kind of sandwich is that?
It's a burrito.
I burrito.
Oh,
So
That's
anyway,
so Canadian of
we have a
you.
little bit of time here at the top. So there's some really great Ian and Anissa updates that came out.
Ooh, mamma mia.
One of the big standout moments.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this looks crazy.
Oh yeah.
Look
I
at
like how
that.
they put it so you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can eat this.
Let's see if mine is good.
I'm not sure how to go about this.
What do you got, AB? The crazy sandwich, right? Like I wouldn't even know how to handle
I got
that thing.
the avocado egg thingy, but it looks like
Of
You wanna
knowledge,
share
you're gonna
mine?
need
It's
to
like
break
just egg and tater tots.
those eggshells.
Harley, are you sleeping?
no, does it look
Sleeping?
like
What
I'm
do you mean?
sleeping?
Okay.
Like I got scared before the podcast. I took a whole bunch of I'm terrified here now the whole time.
So one of the big standout moments from this is a wonderful curtain. I'm just gonna move it over for when I'm ready to eat again. You want to try mine?
No. I don't.
Better. It's still too much for me.
Those
You know what?
eggshells.
I'm gonna make a proclamation.
Okay.
I'm out on breakfast burritos.
Oh no,
Bro,
you're not.
finally.
That's ridiculous.
I think it's bullshit. Egg,
out.
cheese, fuck that shit.
It's too heavy.
you guys are
It's
so
greasy.
wrong.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
You're
What are
gonna
you out
start
on?
World War III right now.
Breakfast burritos.
Fuck off.
I'm fucking with you guys.
I'm sorry, man.
half of mine and Dan's relationship
It's
is
There is
fine.
no
breakfast
better
burritos.
food than a breakfast burrito.
It's absolutely
Crazy statement, dude.
time.
I take away your
Okay.
Latino card.
Harley.
And I know I,
Yeah, right.
I
You
shouldn't
think
have
they
the
walk
right
around-
to
you
do
think
that.
They eat breakfast burritos in Mexico? Are you kidding?
I want to hear from
Tacos
Harley.
for breakfast.
Breakfast burrito thoughts.
I'm curious. Well, I'm curious. Are you out on eggs and potatoes and cheese and
Yeah, I
sausage
love all
and
those
bacon in the
things.
morning?
Things in life.
No, I
You
love
don't like
all
it
those
wrapped.
things,
You don't like it
guys.
packaged like a little gift to unwrap. It's the same
Exactly.
thing, basically.
No, and I'm going to tell
Thank
you,
you, Harley.
why. It's too heavy. They
Wrong.
always these people have lost their minds. These breakfast burrito people.
heavy.
The
You
people
just
who
find
craft
anything
these-
to complain
Let
about.
me finish
When
my
you tried
point.
the Selena
Dan.
Gomez
Let me-
Oreo, you're like, oh, it's just kind of an Oreo with cinnamon. It's like, yeah, it's an
Let me
Oreo with
at
other
least-
ingredients. You're
Let
right.
me
Like, that
let
is
me
close.
like my point. Let me speak.
I don't know if we can let you though. I don't know.
I'm with you, dog.
Here's the problem.
Not
It's not
Zachary.
even the burrito itself. The people who are making these burritos have lost their fucking mind.
I think
the
you
proportions
have.
are out of control.
Yeah.
They're out of control. You get a burrito that's like 10 pounds of egg and then like 5 soggy tater tots. You're not fucking kidding me. This is not a tasty meal.
$16. It's $16, so they have to give
Yeah,
you all
but for
that.
eggs?
Don't help him, Harley.
It's too carby in the morning, in my opinion. The tortilla, the tots. I'd rather just have the sausage and egg.
That sounds great.
That's what I eat basically every morning: ground
You
beef
guys
and egg.
don't know how to have fun.
Listen, I think there are good breakfast burritos, but like something happened where people just were like, here's what we need to fill this thing up with as much shit as possible. We don't care about the ratios. We don't care about flavor interactions. We just throwing every fucking thing in
What
this
about the one
damn
in the
burrito.
box? That one in the box is small.
That's the closest thing, but I'll tell you, it's
not
too
the
greasy.
closest thing.
Oh, get
it's
out.
the perfect.
Get out of here.
Damn greasy.
It's the perfect.
I'm
You
with
know
you.
what
Ethan.
I want in my breakfast burrito? I'm gonna fucking tell you. I want beans.
I'm with you on them putting too much stuff. I've wondered recently why restaurants are doing this, places like this. I don't know if it's to make it more
an epidemic,
Instagram,
bro.
make it look good for Instagram. I don't know, but it is way too much.
People need like a value. They're like, I need a good value. I need lots of food. No, I want
Bro.
something that is like nice
Valuable.
and tastes
That's a
good.
value. What he just said. That's a very interesting point. You live in California. I could imagine that they actually designed this, like you said, for Instagram. It's probably meant to have a good cut right down the middle, so when you split it in half, you could take that Instagram picture.
You know what?
That people like taking. They
I
probably
think a good
programmed it for
breakfast
that.
burrito, a really genuinely good breakfast, is going to have this horrible center cut.
It has a good shape.
Just so you know, you're breaking people's hearts.
I'm sorry. People need to hear this. People are calling me ice.
You might lose a couple thousand subbies.
Listen. I must always speak my mind. And then here, I think like take a burrito, a Mexican burrito. Here's my perfect one. Perfect burrito would be like beans, rice, cheese, sour cream, salsa, avocado. Then instead of meat, you add eggs. That's
Sure,
what
I'll
a
eat
fucking
that.
breakfast burrito is and should be.
I will eat that as well.
You like breakfast burritos. You just don't like the one you had just now.
No, I don't like any of them, bro. Nobody knows how to do it anymore.
But
He
if they did
doesn't-
it
he
how you
doesn't know
said
what he
it, then
wants.
yeah,
You know you can like on the app pick what's in it.
yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, well, they're like, what do you want? A fucking pound of eggs? You're like, well, I guess I don't have a choice.
You're not-
And then they go, do you want like a handful of soggy tater tots? Why are you delivering me a breakfast burrito when you know those tater tots are going to arrive soggy? They're not going to
Ask
stay
for it all
crispy.
separate. Put the burrito together yourself. Ask for all the
Well,
ingredients.
that's an
in
interesting
separate
idea.
packaging.
I've never been
Yeah.
presented with that option.
Make it in your mouth. Make it in your mouth. Go one at a time.
That's it. It's fresh every bite.
Exactly.
My mouth is the only wrapping I need. So anyway, as the interview with Ian's boxing coach pans out to be one of the most devastating exposés ever on YouTube history, maybe the most devastating. There continues to be fallout from this, including there's this guy Beazle on Twitter who is on top of everything, and he's put together a compilation of never before seen clips of them talking. So one of the big takeaways was Anissa's crush / obsession with Ian's sparring partner, Gorgeous Gabe. She loves him. He's a tatted up beefcake.
This is a tough watch.
You've seen this video I'm going to show you?
I mean, if you're pulling up what I think you're going to pull up, I actually found this to be very
phenomenal.
tough watch.
It is a tough watch. I agree.
It's so good. For me, I love every minute.
You get so happy with this shit. It's crazy.
You know, this is it. For me, this
I got
is...
it done by actually.
This is... There's nothing wrong with anything in this clip.
Cope.
So anyway, here it is. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Anissa gushing over gorgeous Gabe. And boy, is he gorgeous.
I did not do my hair myself. I got it done by actually Ian's sparring partner.
Yeah.
Ian's sparring partner actually.
Now, let me say this. People will be wondering, are we sure she's talking about his partner? Yes. I'm just going to, at the end, they clarify specifically that this hairdresser's name is Gabe. So, like, you don't even have to doubt it. This is all bona fide.
I looked at him right away, and I'm like, that's for sure the guy.
Yeah, he's a beefcake. He's everything Ian's not. Probably smells good, too. Probably don't even shit in his pants. Probably. Guy like
definitely
Gabe
smells good.
He probably has white underwear. That's how confident he is in his bowel movements. This man walks around in white underwear.
Clean underwear?
Yeah.
He's got great shutter. Great asshole shutter.
Great shutter speed, huh? Never heard it described that way. What about aperture? Nice and wide, or
the frame rate on his asshole.
Got a nice tight aperture with a powerful shutter speed.
He shits in 4K, dude.
All right, here you guys go.
Ian's sparring partner actually does both of our hair, and he is awesome. He started cosmetology school in 1996. Actually got my hair done.
Listen, I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you're talking about another dude like this. I'm uncomfortable. And you should be. I was like, if there's like, and it's not just like some dude. It's like some hunky ass dude who your girlfriend's always hanging around. She's like weirdly interested in. If you're hanging out with some hunky ass dude and you're always coming up to me like, oh, he's so cool.
He's so awesome.
I'd be like, I am sorry, but
yeah,
this needs to stop.
Do you remember that Alec Baldwin clip of his wife, like, attacking him on the red carpet, basically telling him to shut up?
Oh, yes.
This is far worse.
This is way worse.
Way worse.
Although that one was pretty bad, actually. Thinking back, that one was very bad. Yeah.
It was at a salon, but it was by Ian's sparring partner for boxing.
Love that fact.
You do?
Yeah, it's just such a fun fact.
Yeah.
He's been a cosmetologist since 1996.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
You know what I think happened? I think he has this silly ass haircut and the tattoos and everything because she wants to make him as unappealing as possible, so that.
Well, you know what?
He
I
wants to
actually
reduce
thought,
his prospects.
I thought actually those haircuts very much suited him, and I thought they looked good. And I was like, wow, Gabe did that. He's so sick. And then now I'm like, I wonder if he's still seeing Gabe because he's just got the shaved head. So I'm like, I don't know if Gabe would do that,
Mm-hmm.
But
listen,
I think Gabe. I think it's a decision. It's a decision.
Yeah. But I hate that fucking haircut. I'm not gonna stand back or stand by. It's so nasty. It doesn't even suit him. It's like, who are you, bro?
Oh, but that's a bad frame of it. There's better frames of it. It's a bad frame. Yeah.
Look how dumb he is. Just look at his dumb idiot face. He's so confused. I don't even know what he's looking at, but he's confused. Always in a constant state of confusion. That's what happens when you spar with Gorgeous Gabe. Not only is Gorgeous Gabe hot, jacked, fucking can do hair like a beast. He's a good. I'm hearing about him beating his ass. He's a better boxer.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I'll probably stream on Wednesday.
I'll probably be getting my hair done.
Anissa will get her hair did. I don't think I've ever received a nice hair or I like your haircut compliment from a person, period. I gotta pick Anissa.
That's just a little bonus.
She's stranded at the mall right now.
Who's she with?
She thought she could
Who's she with, Ian?
get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after.
Really? So this guy doesn't even have a fucking car. So you're driving them around? Is that what's happening? He's driving them around. He didn't have a fucking car.
Who is he?
She's at the mall with Gabe. She went to get her hair cut, and then who do you think she's walking around the mall with by herself?
Oh, you think they're walking around together?
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't understand that. I thought she got a haircut, then went to the mall.
With who?
With herself.
You could go to the mall alone.
Yeah.
The salon was at the mall in my version, in my head.
No, I think it probably
It's possible. It's possible.
But still, they're very close.
Yeah.
You know, clearly, he'd be a great guy, and he seems not only hot, hunky. He's also in touch with his. He likes hair and cosmetics, and he's probably good at shopping. He probably watches.
I mean, he went to school in 1996.
Do you think she tries on lingerie for him? Do you think Ian would like this?
Yes.
I can't hear you, Gal. You're muted.
Well, I was about to mention, did you know that he went to cosmetology school in 1996? And it's a really important fact that everyone needs to know.
Well, I know
still
that.
Ian
cannot
loves that
comprehend
fact.
the importance of did you know I went to high school in 2010? Just FYI.
That's a very important fact.
It's always like, unlike you, Ian, you uneducated fuck.
Well, her point is that
he went to school.
He's a skilled
Yeah.
artisan.
Ian went to school. He got his degree in business administration.
Really?
So,
The most virgin.
as you can see by his
degree there is.
portfolio with Creator Clash, it all worked out.
Interesting.
You know, she likes Gabe because he's an artist. Ian's an artist. Yeah, he exclusively uses brown paint in his underwear.
You've always been shitting yourself.
He's like the Jackson Pollock of shit in his pants.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good joke. Oh, hold on. You guys, hold on. Y'all know what Jackson Pollock paintings look like? Most of you guys do.
Everybody knows, right?
But dude, he's doing Jackson Pollock on his undies, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
It's okay. It's okay.
That is such a good joke, bro. Here
Crazy
is-
breakfast burritos for those type
I
of
don't know if it's
things.
a Gorgeous Gabe level of joke. Gorgeous Gabe will probably make better jokes, Ethan.
Yeah, he's hotter. He's funny. He's smart. He's got
Sorry.
it all.
Oh, I'd be furious
Except
if
the car.
Gorgeous Gabe was funnier. I'd be so mad. You know, all of that.
Funnier than Ian?
Probably got a thickie too at that point.
Oh
Just
my
getting
God.
hooked up. Come on.
He's
That's
got it all.
crazy.
Except the car.
You guys are gonna turn me from a fan to a hater.
You think he curves to the left or right, Harley?
It's
straight. It's straight.
straightest shit you ever seen.
All right, come on.
Angles upwards.
We got to get Ian to call in and tell
This
us
is
what he
definitely
thinks.
not. This is definitely not podcasting, by the way. That's definitely not podcasting.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
This is not what podcasts are.
Let him.
Get her haircut
Let's see
and
what
go mall
podcasts are.
shopping after.
But no, yeah, I was just trying to show you guys. She definitely went shopping with him. Listen.
Wait.
She thought she could get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after.
After.
Yeah, with her friend who cuts her hair.
I need to know if he does he work at a barber shop or does he come to their house to cut their hair? Because that would change.
What it sounds
the
like to
dynamic.
me is he's a barber who boxes for fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my take on this whole thing is. But you hear how sad he sounds? He's like, fuck, Anissa's out there trying on lingerie for Gorgeous Gabe. So it's depressing.
Then go mall shopping after.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, "Ian, you're allowed to smile."
Why the fuck are you talking about this guy so much? Like, that's already such a red flag. Like, can you please just not talk about him when we're not at the gym? Look, she loves it.
That one was evil.
It is. She's
that one
evil.
was evil.
I was like, the mall thing, in my default, in my head, I'm like, she went and got a haircut and she was at the mall with Gabe. And actually, everything there is okay. And my gut feeling is like it's not even weird if that's what it is, unless of course trying on lingerie. But like I'm like, and they could have been walking and laughing and maybe she bought him a latte with my AdSense money. Maybe I don't know, but like that's all fine. That's okay. But this one actually hurt me.
This one
where
is
it was like,
very-
and then he looked at my boyfriend and was like, smile more,
Smile more,
and then
bitch.
cracking up at it.
You sad,
Yeah.
pathetic sack of shit.
Yeah.
I wish you were happy like Gabe.
Yeah.
I would be happy if I was like Gabe. Maybe you'd love me then. This is a conversation they've had.
Then go mall shopping after.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, "Ian, you're allowed to smile."
It's not even funny.
Because you also
No, but
just
you
see
said
what
it.
a
You should have heard him say it.
What a fucking... I want to say a word that I'll get in trouble for saying. Yeah.
Don't.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying I'd get
Do
in
it.
trouble if I said it.
Do
It's
it.
the Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah, it is. It's the Key and Peele sketch.
Let's just refer to it like that.
I would go so Key and Peele on her right now.
You
It's my
feel like a
favorite
loser. Like even now, I'm like pretty good friends. I'm friendly with my hairdresser, but you know I don't feel uncomfortable or awkward around him. But I do feel like a loser. I'm like he probably has great conversations with everyone except me. I'm like I'm probably
God.
talking too much or I'm not talking enough. Like
Oh my god.
I'm pissing him off. It's like that feels terrible.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah. Especially when he makes your wife so happy. I would feel bad too.
this man is like... has problems.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very depressing confession he just made.
I don't know.
That is not regular. Where he's like, everywhere I go, I'm just afraid that I'm boring everybody and they hate talking to me. And that they have great... That's like a deep depression.
Mm-hmm.
Self-loathing.
People in the chat know. I said, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, I can say bitch. You said that though?
You said that to her face?
Mm-hmm.
My hairdresser Gabe did this multiple wicked uppercuts to me, and it's like made me like fucking see stars basically. Yeah, my hairdresser he boxes. He's brutal. He's this jacked 200+ pound dude with a bunch of tattoos. He kicks my ass.
Oh my god.
And how did you prepare for?
He's got everything on my wife's wish list.
That comes to you courtesy of Beazle, and I had never seen any of these clips. Because this whole Gorgeous Gabe thing is new, so now people are going back and being like, okay, what's going on with my boy Gorgeous Gabe? So that's that one. My heart goes out to you, Ian. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Call him up. Get Gabe on the horn.
I can call Ian. I don't think he's blocked me yet.
Oh, you're saying get Gabe on the phone?
Yeah.
You think
That
Ian
would
would
be
answer if I
interesting.
called him?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I'll
Absolutely.
try. I'll call him.
I mean, I wouldn't do it on air, but I think you would.
No, I don't want to talk to him off air. I don't care about it. I literally calling to humiliate him. I despise him with my entire heart and soul. This man made a video. He had a chance to take something back, and he doubled down on the CPS coming to my house to take my children and break my family up. He said it was justified. He understood it. This man will never get a fucking flake of sympathy from me. And I am so sorry that you're living in your own personal hell where your girlfriend basically fucking shits on you every day. But
I don't know if he'll pick up your call now.
I'll call him. Should I?
Before that, I don't know. You may have just lost him.
You think he's watching?
Perhaps. I mean, I don't know. That's stupid. I was going to ask, would you? But that's dumb.
Oh, wife. Sorry. I mean, wife. I know they're married. I just,
No.
riff it. And then here's another Anissa admission that he peed on her. This one doesn't seem that bad. It's just a little funny. But I just don't know why she's telling. I showered with Ian when he was here, and he peed on my leg and thought it was funny. That's fine, right? In the shower, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's good for me because I've already written Ian P songs. I got like a whole fucking, I got like a whole catalog of that shit.
That's such a good point. Hit us with it, bro. This one's for you, Ian. If you're watching?
Well, we can't. There's copyright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you want to check them out, you know.
I thought we figured out a way around that.
Different songs, not Ian songs. But I'll work on one.
All right, well. Oh, there's one more. This one just came out. By the way, do you want to see
one
what
of my friends got,
do you want to fucking take in for a moment, if you would, please, the abject misery radiating out of this screen? They have a one light that's clearly not sufficient. They're sitting on the ground.
It's almost impressive. Like if we were to shoot a sketch and we would be like, okay, we need to make the shot look really sad. How do we do that?
Here's the vibe. We've lost everything. We hate each other. We're humiliated. This is the shot.
one of my friends got tear gassed a couple days ago. So, yep.
Dude, I would, man, I kind of wish I was there.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas back at him.
You put the cone on.
Badass, bro. You know what's funny? So apparently this happened in Seattle, where they live. And he's like, damn, I wish I wasn't on vacation right now. I'd totally be fucking roughing those riot police up. Fucking sick, bro. This guy's a revolutionary. Watch out, we got a revolutionary over here.
That's a new clip?
Yeah, just popped.
Get him.
They if you were gonna upload after all the just that crazy energy that's been out there and stuff, what shot would you set up here? Would you have done anything like?
I'd probably show myself whatever tiny little salvageable amount of self-respect you can get, and stay off the fucking internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nobody wants this shit. You just look
right.
pathetic.
You'd stay off the internet
in his shoes.
No.
Yeah, but Harley.
Was that what you do? You'd be
in
out.
his
You'd just
shoes?
leave.
This
He's
is
not
just
coming
sad.
back, dude.
It's so sad.
It's over, man. He's done.
No.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I find it's interesting. They've played into the sad thing here. They've composed like a very dramatic, bad shot. It feels like it's giving like A24 movie, like horror movie vibes.
Totally.
No.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas back at him.
You put the cone on it
bro.
and then pour the water in.
True.
Just like how you
that's
were.
a good tactic. Yeah, I do like that.
I love
So
that.
badass at boxing, bro.
Yeah, dude. Actually, we're super good at pro. We know all the techniques of.
You just
battling
box
riot
that
police.
cup.
It's just a shame that we can't be there right now, dude. We actually took a vacation. We're just. I wish I was there.
Yeah. If only I was there. Those policemen, bro. Forget about Creator Clash 3.
You know, if you cared, since these guys are like leftist, revolutionary, socialist saviors of the world, you can just go home. Just go back to your
Yes.
house, and then go take a fucking.
There's big
gas
protests happening
grenade to the
tomorrow.
dome.
I wonder if they're gonna go and show us.
Get out there. Where did they post this?
It's paywalled.
That's paywalled?
Yes.
Nobody's watching that. Nobody's paying for that.
It's on their Patreon, so
Is their Patreon number public?
I don't know. Let me check.
There's no shot that more than 10 people watch this. Until now. Where did they get off paywalling this?
Yeah,
You mean
it
the-
is public. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay. I was
don't
like,
wanna-
imagine sitting in an empty carpeted room with one light and paywalling it. Looks like they should be telling us spooky stories or some shit. Well, frankly, their story is a little bit of a spooky story at this point, isn't it? It's more haunting. It's probably a more haunting story than most men could ever dream of. Imagine you wake up one day and next to you is a woman who thinks you're fucking stinky.
Some ordinary gamers said, what else is he doing? Can he fly to LA?
Yeah, he didn't have to fly
True.
away. All he has to do is go to his fucking house.
What's he even doing these days? He's got so much time.
So they're pulling in $670 a month. Guys, get a fucking job. You know what I mean? That's not enough money. Oh, I can't log in. Join for free. See membership options. $5 a month. Exclusive videos of us sitting in a dark closet. We'll be exclusively recording audio from our iPhone in a dark closet.
Get early access.
Early
You
access.
Don't miss that.
Uncut full videos too gnarly for YouTube. Watch Anissa fucking... Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Be credited on screen at the end of the video. That's a disincentivization. Keep me out of this. Other stuff that IDubbbz and or Uncle Dane are working on. The only tier. You get everything we will post. I'll join. Psych. Fuck you. Anyway, that's Ian and Anissa, everybody. Best friend. Who famously said of after the content cop, he said, overall, net positive. Okay. So, Harley, we have a fortune teller coming. Feel free to stick around and participate.
What are they going to reveal? What are they coming to reveal?
I don't know. I have no idea. They're just gonna. She's a tarot card reader, a fortune teller, and she's gonna give me a fortune reading.
That's exciting. Are you scared?
I'm terrified. Imagine. Oh, this is the card, the succubus. Your significant other sucks the soul out of your body.
And suck my tongue.
She sucks it from your tongue. One day you'll wake up and your wife will be talking about your best friend.
Fucking thing sucks!
Way too much. Talking about how hot and cute he is. That he got his license in 1999.
96.
96.
I never sucked any ding-dongs.
At first it seems normal. But after a while it starts to get weird. This card here.
It's too thick, I can't suck it, dude.
This is the card of... This is the deflated balloon card. You will be impotent. Your boner will not work. You want me to... Which story you want me to look at? A goof and a gaff? Oh, so you can come in and set up? Sure. Does this sound like me? I'll be honest, I heard it. This is an Xbox game.
I heard it too.
Xbox conference.
Okay, wait, it's not loading. Hello? Come on now. Wait, age restricted? What the hell happened in this Xbox video? It's age restricted. What are they all up to in this video? Damn. Okay, it's not even loading. I mean...
We've actually talked about this before.
This clip?
This, I think, is a new version, but I have the soundbite from June 2024.
What?
Yeah, apparently just the narrator for Xbox is you. Oh. Like you're moonlighting or something.
World premiere.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, that could be AI.
Play it, roll it back.
Bro, it won't let me watch it. What the hell? I didn't play it. It was Zach.
Oh, that was the previous one.
World premiere.
I hear it.
Definitely.
World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere.
The more I hear it, it sounds more and more like you.
World premiere.
But see, that's the problem. I have a buddy that hit me up and he was like, did you watch this YouTube channel? And it's a guy in a mask talking about stuff. And he only has one eye cut out. And I'm like, no, I've never seen this channel before. And he was like, I think this is, and he said a person that he and I both knew from like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent 2 hours watching this guy's videos, looking at the eye and being like, oh my God, it sounds like him. It sounds like it does. But the more you listen, the more you like made it sound like that. And the first time I heard that noise, it didn't sound like you. But the second time, it sounded significantly more like you.
So was it the guy you thought it was?
I still don't know.
You don't know to this day?
No, I don't know.
So do you want me to do like a, how much time do we? Oh, okay. Hello. Let me just make a little space for you. Yes, please. Hi. There's two of y'all. Okay, hi, I'm Ethan. What's your name? Oh, well, I'll wait for you to sit so they can hear you. Our fortune teller is here, guys. She is setting up her and her what's the nature of your relationship with this man here? Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Ooh, the crystal ball is coming out, y'all. Now, I'm gonna wait. So they're setting her and her significant other here are helping set up
World premiere.
We've got a crystal ball out. What did they call the one that they talked to Sauron with? Is this a palantir? Dan is correcting my verbiage. Palantir. So, well, okay, I'm going to try to ignore what's happening to my left because I have so many questions already, but I'm going to wait. In the meantime, you guys, did you know about the Smells Like My Asshole candle, Harley?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so we made a candle. I don't know if you remember, a few years ago, Gwyneth Paltrow came out with a candle, Smells Like My Vagina.
I know about that one.
Yeah, so I made one, Smells Like My Butthole, and we put a lot of work into this. We worked with artists and candle makers, with scent producers, and we made something really special. And I've been waiting for a video like this, man, and finally somebody's delivering on it. It's been waiting years. This is all I ever wanted, guys, but here it is. They're letting their mom smell this creation.
World premiere.
Give it a good sniff. Smells like ass. Please turn it over and read it. Like that, yeah. The cover says "Smells like my asshole." So true, she says. It's so much fun, guys. We did it. Yeah, Nick.
You said so true.
It is.
She said so true. Is that what
yeah,
she
said so true. Do we have one we could send Harley, or we only have one?
I think we're out.
It's such a rare...
synthesize the scents and stuff into a taste. Let me make an epic meal out of that ass.
Yeah, baby. Lunchtime. That's right. Braid my ass hairs.
Harley,
like
you
your
used
bacon.
that line before, bro. Don't lie.
Language, Ethan.
I never had the
apologies,
conversation come up where someone synthesized their ass.
language here. So, here, let's set it up with the mic. Keep that right in front of you, about a fist length from your mouth for optimal sound. Yeah.
How's that?
You need the space in front of you, right? So, just right there, and then just say as close to it as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that?
An orb.
Zach, how's
Is that going to work?
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Oh,
Thank
yes?
you.
Okay.
Excellent. And what's your name?
I'm Leslie.
Leslie.
Nice.
Leslie, nice to meet you. I'm Ethan.
Nice to meet you. I'm with Party Psychic.
Oh, there's an organization.
Yes.
Are you psychic?
That is my business. It is called Party Psychic.
You didn't answer.
I am.
You are psychic. Okay, I
Okay,
just wanted to get it on the record. I
Okay,
wasn't sure if you were dodging.
So, my particular business has found its niche as a entertainer performing different types of divinations at events.
Divinations, and a divination is does that just mean like kind of magical happenings? What is a divination?
It's a different form of interpretation. Whether the most common is tarot cards.
Ah, okay.
It's a visual that people can see, relate to. It's probably been the most marketed throughout the decades. But palm readings, psychic, clairvoyance, rune readings, there's a gazillion different types of readings, whether it's coffee readings, it's tea leaf readings, depending on your culture, where you're from. This part of the world here in Western, where we live, California, you probably have the most influence of the different variations that are out there, and it's very abundant.
Okay, there's lots of activity.
There's a lot of activities, there's a lot of popularity, but if you look at history, if you look at worldwide exposure, people have been looking for oracles, shamans.
Are you an oracle or a shaman?
I wouldn't definitely not a shaman, but I do not classify myself as that per se. I just kind of stick within this particular area.
I see. And then, is this your husband or your significant other? Husband?
That's my spouse, yes.
Are you psychic?
Everyone is actually.
He said, okay, so he's saying everybody is psychic.
I agree.
So then why don't I read your tarot cards?
You can.
Could
You
I?
can do, no, absolutely. Okay, see, everyone has,
Popular is lipstick, so you have the put lipstick on you and
He-
give her a kiss, and she'll read that.
Oh, she's
Wow.
okay. So he's saying
So-
there's a lipstick reading where I
Wow.
put on lipstick, kiss. This is my wife. I'll give her a kiss, and then you can
Hi.
read the
Okay,
lip print.
So lip print reading is probably the newest type of readings that are very popular that are going on. It's a new fad.
Is it accurate reading?
It's very accurate. So what people do is they put lipstick on both men and women, and you kiss the imprint of that lip.
Men don't wear
onto the-
lipstick.
For the reading,
Oh,
they
okay,
will
just for
put
the
it on
reading.
just for the reading, and then they
Some
put the
men.
imprint of their mouth on there.
It's very unusual.
But lip print reading is surprisingly popular, mostly with corporate events.
Oh, really?
It's corporate events that are looking to have lip print readers. I just had one of my clients ask me, how many readers do you have in this particular area? Because they have large corporate events where that's what they like to have, especially if it's a company like Revlon
Do they-
or L'Oreal.
Oh, that makes sense.
Those companies, it's very popular.
Do the CEOs or ever approach you and be like, hey, can I get you on the side? I need some like stock tips. I need to know where to take the company.
You know, yes.
Really? They should. I mean,
yes,
if you can do it.
that has happened. And so I have been in this business 25 years.
Mhm.
I now have staff support in a variation of different locations.
Wow.
And
Good for you.
so Vegas, the Bay Area,
I
all
love
throughout
it.
Southern California. And we're still going.
I love to hear it.
Yes. Thank you.
Good work, guys.
Thank you.
That's some good work. What's the crystal ball for?
So the crystal ball, you know, it's kind of like a medium depending on where you are, what you're doing. It's mostly aesthetic.
It's just for fun.
But it is for fun. But, you know, it really does carry the ambiance and the mood of what you are presenting.
Do you know how, and on the Haunted Mansion, how they get her head in the crystal ball?
The particular science that goes behind it.
Well, I don't know. Her head's in the crystal ball.
Yes. That's a hologram.
Oh, it is?
It's a hologram.
Okay.
It's a hologram.
And will there be any holograms today?
No, not
Oh,
today.
okay. Just
No,
making
we're,
sure.
we're on a time frame.
We're on time. We don't have time for all that. Okay. They say, some scientists say we're all holograms. The universe is a hologram.
A lot of people say that. If you're depending on
I
your,
never met one.
Yeah, depending on your background and belief, how much is an illusion.
Or your
which
intake
is-
of ketamine.
Excuse
right?
me?
Ketamine intake?
Yeah, like.
Have you tried ketamine?
I haven't. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's one of the ones I haven't.
Okay.
I have smoked crack once.
I'm not surprised.
Really? Something about me says crack smoker.
No, something about you. It says.
Brain damage.
No, it says exploration. You have a need to. You're very smart, very witty. You're very resourceful, and
True.
you are looking to
She's
be able to
fantastic.
expand your consciousness and where you get information.
Mhm.
And so, exploring different types of properties that help you to be able to get glimpses into other dimensions is somewhat appealing.
So I'll say this just for the record. If that's something, if that sounds like you, I'll just say for the crack, smoking crack does not open doors in the mind.
I'm saying.
Unless there's a little Sherm
I
on
didn't
it.
say. I'm
PCP.
saying you have a desire to expand.
Yes, that's true. I like
true.
expansion.
You are.
The universe is expanding, so
Yes.
aren't we all?
Yes, we are.
Well, this is very exciting stuff. This is very exciting.
Do you do all of them? Like if I wanted a palm reading?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, yes. I do that. We do palm reading. We do the tarot card readings. For an event, we usually keep the readings short and to the point to be able to move the guests through as quickly as possible, depending on the type of event.
Well, I want you to just, channel as effectively and powerfully and accurately as you can. Time aside. You don't need. I'll probably do one, and then if someone else wants to do one, how long does it take for like a good one-on-one tarot reading?
Well, let's just start and
let's just see where it goes.
Let's see where we go.
Okay.
Let's see where it goes.
Now,
yeah.
I'm still stuck on something your husband said. He says everybody's psychic.
Yeah, we all have intuition.
Is that all that is?
Yes.
Intuition?
Isn't psychic mean reading minds?
No. Intuition is a muscle. And the more you use that muscle, the stronger that muscle gets.
Okay.
So when you start using your intuition, you put out that radar, you're able to learn how to trust yourself.
Okay.
You're able to learn how to trust the images you're getting. There's different types of ways of receiving information, whether it's auto, you hear things, or whether you get images or pictures, whether you get feelings, depending on how you receive information. And everyone receives information and downloads differently. So depending on what is comfortable with you and how often you use it, teaches you to begin to listen to what you are getting your information.
Is this so this is not a supernatural act? There's no mystic powers.
There's no mystic powers.
It's just you and your intuitive mind.
That's all this is.
Well,
it's a matter of intuition and learning to sharpen those tools, because everyone has life experience teaching them to learn to listen to their gut. How many times have you told them, oh, I knew it. I knew I should have done this. I knew it was going to go that way.
Yeah, but I usually only say that when... I don't say that when I'm... Sometimes you get the opposite right, and then you don't acknowledge it. So it's their confirmation bias.
That's usually when you overthink it. And you don't trust yourself. The first response
can you overtrust yourself?
No, not really.
No.
Most of us are being trained by life experience to learn to trust ourselves. When the brain comes in and starts questioning that is when we have problems and issues. The brain is on overload. And just because you think a thought doesn't make it true or accurate.
True.
Okay. So that's the thing, to learn the difference between a thought and to learn the difference between what your heart, your spirit is telling you.
Right.
And they're day and night. A lot of people go with what they know, their first reaction, which is first reaction. Doesn't make it accurate. So learning to trust that what your inner being is telling you.
That's very fascinating. I like that.
Shifts.
That's very good, actually. I was always under the impression that this was some kind of exercise in otherworldly types of magics, but the way you described it actually makes a lot of sense, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, how do the cards tell you anything about me?
Well, if you select some cards, we'll say 5 cards just for the moment.
Yeah.
Depending on which cards you select, the image that is on the back of the card as you flip it over, depending on whether it's right side up or upside down, will tell you what you are leaning towards, the message that you are needing or wanting at this particular point in time.
But how do the cards know that?
It's not the cards. It's what you select.
But I don't know what's behind it.
No, you don't. So it depends on which one you are drawn to.
So it's just a random, but it's a random?
It's a random, or it's whatever one you feel that you are drawn to. But it's not the cards. It's which one you choose to select them that creates the different message.
Do you ever give negative fortunes? Like, does it sometimes be like, eef, like this is not good?
No.
No.
So if a person is going through a challenging time in their life, say they're dealing with someone that has recently passed, and or they're going through a life change and transition, depending on how you perceive it and look at it, depends on the interpretation. We all have death in our life. That's the fact. People around us are going to die. That just is. But it's a choice, and it's a awareness of that situation on how you look at it as to whether it's a negative situation or a positive. How you decide. It's a decision on how you are going to.
So we're looking on the bright
deal with
side. Well, can you see if like someone's gonna get cancer? Does that ever happen?
That has never come up in my particular line of work.
Right.
Whether someone has it or they're borderline, I have seen when
Borderline
people
cancer?
whether someone comes up and they're having health issues
Oh.
and it's cancer. I have seen that in the past. Yes, absolutely.
So how do you announce that?
But I do not say that. That is not my place.
Sure, but
I can say I see some health situations
Just
going on.
talk with a doctor.
And you might want to go from there,
Yeah.
and then they can follow up with that. But most people already know with what their health situation is telling them.
Mm-hmm.
But keep in mind, my particular format is not there to say that type of thing. You have to
Mhm.
be very diplomatic in
Mhm.
the approach.
Well, be as brutal as you want today. You speak brutally to our souls. I need to hear it. Okay. Somebody needs to talk some sense into me. Let's get this party started.
All right.
So, do we dim the lights and get some smoke going, or what?
Ooh.
We have ambience for
Oh, I love it. Oh,
to make
that's
sure
fun.
the vibes are correct.
Okay.
Harley, do you have any questions for our?
There's always reading of like someone's fortune, but can you give someone a buff? Like if you knew that something was coming up, can you give them like a ritual that they could do, or something that would prepare them for the news that they just got, or whatever, how their fortune was read?
Now, when you say
do
buff, are we
Yeah,
talking
what
like
is a
plus 2
buff?
to strength? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, something like that, like a protection, something like that, or a guideline of, like you read it, but do you ever advise or?
Have you ever played Baldur's Gate?
No.
Oh, okay. So sometimes the clairvoyants in that game they can do or I don't know if you're a clairvoyant. Are you clairvoyant? No, that's something else, right?
Yeah. There's
That's a mind
clairvoyance
reader or a future reader, right?
It's more or less divinations, looking into the future. You could kind of foresee what is going to happen. But all of us have that gift. It's a matter, again, of sharpening your tools
Sharpening it, right.
on how much you take a look at it.
So
So
anyway, in this game, they'll cast a spell on you that will make you stronger for like 30 minutes.
Okay. And that sense of feeling stronger emotionally to cope or deal with a particular
Or no, literally like you
circumstance.
can pick heavier
physically
stuff
stronger.
up, right?
Is
Harley?
that what you're
she was
referring
saying,
to?
What she was saying is that's what I was asking
Oh,
about.
'cause-
Your analogy's right, but she's like like something to cope with the good way to put it.
Are you not talking about
she-
picking up heavy barrels and stuff?
That was my take on what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Something is happening or going on with your life and giving you stronger skills or ways of looking at it to help you be able to emotionally manage or look
You
at
can
what it is. Is
you
that
can
what
see me
you're
right now?
Yes, I
Yes,
can
we can see you.
Can you see my aura or something like that from where you are?
Could you do it over a Zoom call?
Yes,
You
I
can.
can.
Just my aura, like at a glance, do you see? Do I have an aura? A good? Is it vibrant or?
Keep in mind,
That was
auras around us change depending on the environment. So if you are depending on where you are, the how tight it is around you and how much you are expanding it around you also shifts and changes. Suggestion: we're talking about auras. If you are in a very intense, crowded situation, put out the concept, the idea of bringing your aura in tight so that you don't have a lot of energetics you're picking up from people around you.
So what
Okay.
is his? Can you see his aura right now? His current
And
aura.
so when I look at his aura, it's kind of hard because it's not coming through the green screen behind you.
Turn off the green screen, Harley, and come closer to the camera, please.
Okay.
We're gonna turn the. We're gonna get you the best
So
possible.
he has a lot of movement going on in his energetic around him. There's a lot of change and flowing and transition. Some of that he's really unsure about.
Harley, could you come very close to the camera?
Yeah, for
put
sure.
it right up in there.
Yeah, I can see that. But I can see
Closer.
that.
Sorry, hold on.
So
Just
at the
closer for her,
moment, it is radiating more of a green. And it's not. That's screen behind you, but it's more of a blue. But that's also part of the movement that's going on in and around you. It's kind of like it's swirling around. You're not sure whether you are on board with some of the things that are coming up in your life, and you kind of have to make a decision. Am I comfortable? Do I want to go down this direction, or do I not? Because where you are at this point in your life is very comfortable, and you like the whole overall balance of the lifestyle you have. You're concerned if you go forward with this new direction of availability for yourself, more or less your time to be able to do other things. So there's a lot of movement and change going on.
Does that ring true to you, Harley?
I mean, listen, I don't know if I'm making it ring true, but like, yeah, Dishes cooking up something real tasty there. I'm not gonna lie. I got some things to ponder.
You do. You do.
I got some things to ponder now, you know?
And you're not
Like
comfortable.
Like
I'm
what,
not
Harley?
comfortable.
Well, with the things that you haven't made up your mind on what you're going to do with it yet.
Yeah. It's actually lots of things like that. Also, to you asking Eth, it is always like, what do I want to dedicate my time to?
Oh, because you're unemployed. I forgot.
Yeah. I'm an ex-athlete now with no challenge before me. But that's even why I did the boxing, because I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to dedicate my time to.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
and it is comfortable.
You don't need
She's
to,
right.
You don't need to read this man's
comfortable.
aura to know he's a great guy.
Yeah. I can see
And-
that. But I'm also
And you
seeing
keep. It's better to keep an aura tight.
But like,
That's better?
I'm saying depending on the environment.
Or loose. What do you mean by that?
No, okay. So if you're in an
A loose
environment,
aura?
yeah, no, our aura around us, depending on where we are, we have the ability, when we are aware of it, to pull it in.
Dude,
tight.
that is
really, and
literally
you have the ability
like from
to
my
move it in.
favorite anime, Hunter x Hunter. For real, they pull the energy and they call it what do they call it?
What is it called?
Anyways, just like that.
Okay, but it's like oil and vinegar. When you are around certain people, they drain your energy. And so you want to pull that energetic and tight when you are exposed to a large variety of people.
Interesting. So we're protecting our aura.
Yes.
We're keeping it tight, not loosey-goosey.
Yes. One of the things that's challenging for you at this moment is
I'm sorry.
balance
I'm
of...
so sorry, but I'm going to say this, and I apologize. It's nothing to do with you, but tight, fuckable aura. I apologize. I had to put that out there, and that's just a joke for the show.
Okay.
But it is true. That's essentially true.
To
That's
keep
how
it
you
tight.
want it. Tight.
To keep it tight.
Nen.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall we get started?
Yes,
Yeah, let's
get
do
started.
it.
Select your cards.
They're calling it Nen in the show.
Yeah, Nen. It's
Nen.
called Nen. Have you heard of Nen?
No, I'm sorry.
It's a really good show. It's called Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
It's a Japanese cartoon for grown-ups.
Oh, all right. Sounds fascinating.
It's very
Sure
good.
It is.
Okay, so we're going to go right to the middle.
All right.
Okay.
We'll just.
Are we going to
put
look
them-
at it, or I'm just going to...
We're just going to put them right here for right now.
Okay. And how are we looking on overhead, Dan?
I'll move these around once you select your cards.
Here, we're going to... Just so we can make sure everyone can see it. Here, we
Okay.
can move this
Oh, yeah.
up, and then we can move
Yeah.
the cards up a little bit. Just to make sure everyone can see.
we
We'll move
go.
all these.
Move
you don't
them up.
mind me?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that's perfect. Do you know what Patek Philippe is?
No.
It's really nice. These watches are incredible. There's no battery in it.
Oh.
And it tracks the day of the week, the month, the date, and the moon phase. And there's no battery. It self-charges with this
With movement.
yeah, with this movement. This
With the
thing
movement,
winds
with
it up when you
movement.
walk.
Yeah. Fascinating. And
You wanna
your
look at
point.
it?
Your point.
Oh, it's just because it was in the overhead camera.
Oh, because there is an. Oh, so now we're.
He loves his watch.
Yeah. Oh no, you like your toys.
Yes.
No, you like your toys and things to play with. This is a beautiful watch. Feel the
Thank you.
weight of that.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes. It also has a lot of that energetics that go behind the. Honestly, what I'm seeing is the engineering and design of it is more than anything else. That is what makes it special.
That is.
And it's a
right.
modern technology. This is modern, state of the art modern, and that's what makes
Well,
it
you know what's
stand out.
interesting? These people have been making these types of watches for like 300 years.
Well, this is light years ahead of what they used to be.
I think it's identical. More or less.
It could be.
Oh, okay. Apologies. Let's see. Okay, so we got one.
Yes.
Surely the tech has improved since. How many tech cards do you want me to pull?
Let's select 5 for right now.
5. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna try to trick you. I'm gonna take this one. Psych.
You take whatever
Take
you
this
want.
one. Psych.
Is your phone not on mute?
It should be.
It's about your intuition.
It is now. Sorry about that. I apologize. That's usually not making sounds. Okay. I'll take the top one. That one. You never see it coming.
All right, let's see what these say.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's move it up a little so it's in the shot.
You can see it like right there. That's perfect. Perfection.
All right.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
All right, that's
beautiful.
Let's start with this one, going with the flow. So
Oh, that's
this
a
is-
beautiful art.
It is. This is gorgeous artwork. So this is telling you
Just hold it up.
to
Whoops. Whoops.
yeah. Right there. There you go. That's nice. We're good. So this
We're good.
is
We saw
telling
it.
you.
We saw it.
Did you see it?
Yeah, we
Yeah, they
saw
did.
it. Please, just put it down. Ethan?
I just can't get
I
it
love that
centered.
she's like, we're
Yeah,
good.
we got
we're
it. It's go with the flow.
Okay, so this card is telling you learning how to, and this is a huge part of your life, adjust as you go. It's telling you learning how to be flexible and change what you're doing on a regular basis is very important. But I'm also seeing one of the things that's very important to you now is to have the content of what you're doing have more meaning. What comes up is that originally you were starting off with what you were doing and portraying on your shows, light and airy, fun, easy peasy, and now you're at a point where you want things of more substance. You want to be able to reach people at a point where what you are talking about, they want to know more. You're trying to be able to educate people, but you need to keep the program funny and you need to keep it engaging, but at the same time we need and want more information of what you are talking about. Therefore we're coming back, we're listening to what you're doing time after time and again, and finding that balance where it's fun, lighthearted, educational, and keeping them engaged with meaningful subjects is really what you are learning how to balance right now.
That's right there.
That is
so
right there. So
on
the
point.
meaningful subjects is what's important.
And you
Where
don't
you
watch
are.
this show regularly, do you?
You didn't cheat, did you? You didn't do homework?
First time I've met you.
Okay, but I mean, it is a public show. You didn't. You guys didn't watch the show, right?
I've never seen this.
You don't know who I am? You don't need to be mean about it. Says you don't know who I am.
Okay, so this is appropriate.
They did.
7 Deadly Sins is
AB,
what
cut
this
to the,
card.
Yeah, you
there
just lift it up a little bit more.
Flip it around.
She's good at it.
Oh.
Flip it up. No, turn it upside the other way.
Okay,
She's
so
good.
this card is 7 Deadly Sins. You're trying to show the artwork on how beautiful
I want people to see.
Yeah, the artwork is
Gorgeous.
absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
you're having fun. There you go. Okay, so what this card is telling you, be aware of all the seductive things that are out there.
Humanity's destructive traits.
Yes.
Oof.
And so, as we know, humanity's destructive traits keep coming up over and over and over in history. Okay, and that is going to
look at the
continue.
art.
And the artwork is very graphic. It's very appropriate for our current times right now. What is going on? We have a lot of people in a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of transition and where they're asking for a lot of change. The only way there's change is things have to be broken down in order for it to be rebuilt. And so that's exactly what this is about, talking about how that has to go about. Process of change, nobody likes change. Change is scary. None of us want that, but this is part of what that's about.
So you're saying something's going to change in my life?
No, I'm saying part of what you are aware of and exposed to is how much out there do you need and want to bring into what you are choosing to educate people with of the options and resources, the reality of what is going on, and being that you have a format that you have the capability to do that, you're looking more seriously on what you want to highlight on, what is toxic and negative that's going to get people's brains thinking in that direction.
You know who Sun Piker is?
I don't.
Okay, you just mentioned toxic and negative.
Toxic
He's a
and
bad guy.
negative information.
Okay, Ethan.
We've had bad guys from the beginning of history. That's not going to change. It's a fact. There they are, and they're there. It's just a matter
What
of
do
how
we do
we
about
choose.
them?
What do we? Again, it's a choice on who we choose to have around us to be
Protect
part
the
of.
aura.
That's what it starts with, an individual basis to give conscious awareness to what you focus on is what you manifest in your life. So when you are focusing on positive solutions, then you begin to get more positive directions. What do we need to do? How do we do it? How can we begin making the changes instead of fighting against each other? I'm right, you're wrong. Okay, and that's proven to be destructive from the beginning of time. So far, our evolutionary process hasn't changed much.
So what should I do?
You just be aware of what you
Just
are
be aware?
focusing on and start looking at, my suggestion is things that we can actually do something about. Let's talk about it. Let's start manifesting, and what are some of the changes we want to see? How do we begin doing that? And
Great
start looking
point.
at different ways to make that happen. Who is doing what, where, with what technology? How can we begin to implement that into our everyday lives to be able to make a difference?
Yeah.
And with that format, you are able to make a huge amount of input in a very short amount of time.
It's true, and like it makes me think of the new Diablo 3 expansion, because it's like it was almost there, but I think if the one that's coming up is going to be like the change and the push that the game needs.
Yes.
Diablo 3 coming up.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's very good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, potential, and this is where you are right now.
Ooh.
And this is, oh yeah, potential. So here we are.
Right up to the, just a little closer. A little bit closer if you can.
We can see it. We can see it really
Oh, that
good.
looks like a Jesper icing.
Okay. So, as
Sorry, just a minute.
you want to
Just
more?
a minute long.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's perfect.
Okay, all right. So potential. Again, you realize the potential that you have, but I'm also seeing for you at this point in time, you don't feel like you are where you want to be. You feel like you're just skimming the surface of, you're taking it to a deeper level, and you want to be able to do more.
May I?
But you have a huge amount of potential, and you have done an outstanding job, especially from where you came from. Especially, and you know that. Pat on the back.
Thank
Pat on
you.
the back, Ethan.
What was that?
No, yeah.
She was saying she was
pat
saying
on the
pat on the
back.
back.
Yeah,
he doesn't do
you
that
need to
ever. He should
acknowledge
do that.
do that.
You know, a lot of us, and so many of us in our journeys, we need to look at where we have come from and how far we've come, and not beat ourselves up. Part of our life's process is learning how to be our own best friend instead of talking negative to yourself. So how do you be grateful for what you have experienced? What have I learned from it? And how can I take that and begin improving on where I am and make it better, smoother, and easier for myself, instead of beating yourself up, telling yourself negatives? Your life is a representative of your self-talk you tell yourself.
That's a manifesting type of thing, right?
It's your experience. It's your life experience.
Do you know what manifesting is? I've heard them
yeah,
say,
yeah. Manifesting, and we manifest our life.
So some people go, I want $1 million, and then they say, I want, and they think about it, and they write it, and then they get it, right?
They can.
It can.
They can, absolutely. Part of what we are able to manifest is the internal barometer of how we feel deserving of it. Because if you are in a situation you don't internally feel deserving of it, you will sabotage it. You won't let it happen, and it will only go for so long, and then it goes in a destructive mode.
We don't like that.
And
That's
no,
the back here.
And yes, that's exactly what that is. So depending on what your belief is, what you really feel in the inside is what you manifest and create for your life.
But you're saying I'm not happy with where I am right
No, I'm saying you see the self that you can go further.
There's further.
There's further than where you are. You have reached a nice plateau.
But we need to push.
But you can expand more. Content is everything. Word of mouth is everything. You get people engaged and excited. What are we doing? Hey, we're talking about this. Do you want to be part of it? When we talk about a particular subject and you're talking about what that is, you're getting the information. But if you are able to include people as part of the idea, as part of how are we going to make it better, and they feel like they are part of that, then you have them engaged. Then they want to be part of it. They want to be part of making changes. They want to be heard.
Right. Do you have any suggestions on like thumbnails?
Thumbnails. What are you referring to?
Oh, like YouTube thumbnails?
I don't. I'm not a marketing expert.
Okay. Well, because I was just influencing people and getting them to click and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about short little blurbs, thumbnails.
Just a picture.
Just pictures, clicks.
And then the title too.
You want to capture them. Yes, absolutely. So I know how important that is, asking the question, getting them. So I want to know more. We're talking about such and such. Do you have any good ideas? Do you want to be part of it? What's your thoughts on some of the solutions in this area? You'd be surprised how many people want to be part of that, and they'll come up with brilliant ideas.
I want them to be here.
You want them to be here, you want them to be engaged. Then what we can do to start engaging people on solutions on how to make their current situation, our situation better, there you're talking. People want to be part of change.
Right. So what's your advice on the thumbnail?
Make it engaging. So that they can be part of it, and
That's a good.
and then they can be part of solutions and ideas. Hey, we're coming up with these and these and these ideas, and then there's this and this. What's your thoughts on it? You have any improvements? And see where people go. And you can start a royal brainstorm
So, for example,
options.
like sometimes if I put someone in a thumbnail that I don't like, I turn their teeth yellow. I make their teeth more yellow.
I think she's talking more like, and this is something that we used to do more, and I'll admit I was the one that pushed back on it, but asking the audience what they think of the title or thumbnail during the show.
You like doing
No,
that.
I used to protest that all the time.
I like doing that.
Right. So
you need to take your own advice from go with the flow.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm listening to her though, not you, just to be clear.
Well, but you're telling an anecdote of when you should have been listening to me.
Right, that's in
It's
the
her
past.
sorry.
The thing is, I had no way of knowing that because it was coming from you.
You are saying because of what she's telling you, which you should listen to.
I've been
she's
listening
telling you that you
intently.
need to listen to me. And by the way,
I'm
we
listening
should
to
do
her.
a poll right now for the title and the thumbnail.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'll do that because she suggested it, because I do think it's a good idea what she suggested. So yeah, let's ask the audience. What do you think about?
This is my
the
head
title and-
producer,
What do you think about?
and he's constantly in a state of. He's always undermining me.
Why do you look at it like that?
You know how some
It's
people
not a
have
looking at
yes
it. I mean, what do
men
you call that?
around them? Have you heard that? Like some people will have a yes man around them.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that so he has a no man.
Okay.
He never agrees with Ethan. He always goes against him. What are your thoughts on that?
So if he has a different perspective of what he's looking for with the program, and you have one perspective,
Yeah, but it's my show.
it is your show.
Where does he get off telling me what to do?
Okay, he's concerned about ratings. He's looking at it with a
True.
different
True.
purpose. And so he's
Well,
saying, how
I'm
do
sorry
we
he
keep
only
that
cares
in-
about numbers. I'm trying to spread the truth about potential and deadly sins.
You're trying to get what you're passionate about and share that in your program.
Dan is
'Cause
just
it's
about
part-
numbers.
Because you
He's
are
superficial.
You're the
I'm very
personality
superficial about
that
all that
is
stuff.
popular, that people
Yeah, they watch
want
for
to
me.
see. They watch for you. So I understand. This is your show, your personality.
You should be
that
talking
keeps
to
them
him. He's the one that
engaged.
needs to hear this.
Okay, but at the same time, keeping the content balanced between the two of you. So it's subject matter that keeps them coming and wanting more, which is
But
his
can I, okay, but
motive.
it seems like,
balance.
And I don't mean to be rude, but it seems like you're running defense for him.
I'm not.
Do you have any
No,
defense?
she's just
but
trying to
hold
get
on.
to the bottom
Like,
of what
She's
the
being
conflict.
fair,
I get
Ethan.
it. This is my reading, but I do think that you should at least give him advice because it just is coming off as one-sided.
I see.
Well, she's not
this
doing
is-
his reading.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but I feel like
Your
I'm being
reading.
chastised, and Dan is they're just teaming up on me, which is like
No.
all I deal with here every day with them.
Oh, this is very appropriate. Cheer up. Lift
That's
her
just
up.
rude.
Smile more.
That's just patronizing.
Oh, you really.
Listen. Oh, yeah.
Thank
really
you for
needed
saying
that.
something. Thank you for saying
Okay.
something.
Cheer up.
So here we go.
That's a
This
good
is
I
cheer
thought
up.
you said you don't do insulting readings.
Okay, so this
don't
is
smile
cheer up.
enough,
It's
Ethan.
advice. It's not an insult.
Okay, so this is interesting. At any given point,
Mm-hmm.
when we are experiencing, do you have it?
It's just really awkward because
There you go.
it's all inverted.
Cheer up, live at the moment. I'm able to read it right there.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Part of the message.
Beautiful.
Right, do you have it? There you go. That's it.
But I won't get it straight.
Okay.
Looks like a Therese Nielsen.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me.
He has Tourette's. His
Okay,
hand is
there,
not very
okay.
steady.
It's not a Tourette's thing, Dan. And then that's another thing.
Oh, is it
making
just a
fun of
small
my disability?
I didn't make fun of your disability. I was explaining why your hand is so shaky, which
Okay.
is true
That's
that he
not
has
why,
Tourette's.
bro. I couldn't get the inversion.
Was it too heavy?
It's all.
Part of this cheer up is any given time, depending on what the emotions are, you have the ability to turn it around, and you do that very rapidly. That is a strong talent that you have.
I'm trying to do it right now.
You can do it very rapidly in being able to, what do I need to get back on track as quickly as possible? When we recognize what we're going through in our energetic, we also recognize, I have a choice whether I want to waller and my mood, if it's not a positive move, and or how do I turn this around till I get back to my positive side as quickly as possible. This is telling you this is a strong asset that you have.
Which
You
one,
are
Dan?
no, staying positive.
Oh, staying positive.
It's also telling you that you have the ability to bring that positive environment to the rest of the people out there.
That's true.
You do. You have that, and this is what you are doing and practicing with this podcast. Give them things that are engaging, that they're looking forward
Do
to.
you think it's appropriate to call your boss weak in front of people on live? Like, that's just, if we're talking about setting good vibes and trying to keep me, the talent, in the best possible condition to entertain, to get out important messages, which you said I do, then why?
It's not your fault.
I just,
Listen,
can you pull a card for him?
You were really struggling a moment ago to lift up that card and hold it steady.
It wasn't because it was heavy, bro. It's because it's all inverted.
Okay, well, I gave a very plausible explanation, which is
That it's heavy?
you're
What is this?
No,
like 2 grams?
At first, I said that it was your Tourette syndrome, which is something that you have.
Ableism, dude.
And you said it's not that, and I said, oh, is the card too heavy? Because that would be the next logical.
You don't actually believe. Yeah, silence, please.
Okay.
I have a.
Okay, your ability to change your environment is very strong.
Anybody else want to chime in?
Well,
Fire him, he said.
You know, I'm not
Oh,
I'm not trying to align with Dan, but
Yeah. Would you
No,
want to say, B?
me neither. I
But-
just think that
Olivia, go
maybe-
ahead.
He pressed the button.
Galya, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Have you tried cheering up?
Nobody cares.
I care.
I have a button that tells them when not to talk.
Okay. This is
Cheer up.
cheer up. But keep in mind, as let me.
It's a
tell you
little
some-
patronizing, don't you think?
No, it isn't. It's very motivating.
It's like, cheer up.
Okay, no, it isn't. It's telling you as the leader, what you put out there is what helps create the energetic, the mood, the ambiance for your team as well as for your audience. Therefore, it's important that you manage yourself, your health, so that you are tuned in, turned on, ready to go on fire. Okay, bam. All right, we are doing this, and this, and la 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 la. When you are on that vibration, that wave, and you are ready for action, it's a song. It goes fluidly, effortlessly. Everyone is ready
Some
to be part
musicians
of
just
it.
aren't good, though.
Excuse me?
Some musicians are not good at the instrument they play, and they should probably either retire or change instruments or get a new hobby.
That is probably the case with a lot of people in a lot of different areas in their life. Okay, there's people that are good at what they do and people that are learning and or play, whatever that is. But
There are some people that will never be good at playing.
But you know what? It's their thing. If they love doing it, that's all that matters.
Well, that's fine. Do it for fun, but don't come into my office and start playing some.
Well, who's doing
some attitude bull crap over here?
Who's singing for you?
I'm sorry. All I hear is disharmony. I'm out here being like la 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 la.
Well, you know what?
And y'all are like.
I think that Leslie was making a lot of really good points before you interrupted
upside
what
down,
she was
Leslie.
saying.
Do you want it this way or the other way?
Oh, the other way.
The other way.
Yeah, flip it around.
Are you talking about my guitar playing?
Yeah.
You show the back.
You go into his office and play guitar for
I'm a
him?
very good guitar.
No, I'm talking about symbolically. Show the back.
Dan plays guitar. He's pretty good too.
Could you
No
show them the
way.
back of the card?
I just did. I
think
She
the
did.
music was
That
the
looks
I
magic.
did. I
like
just flipped it.
Express
It's perfect.
your
Looks
like Mickey
sensuality. Oh.
What?
Whoa.
Hold that.
Yeah, we got a good view of it.
Okay.
Pretty.
All right. Sensuality. So this is a huge part of what you are, who you are.
Now is that?
Okay.
Is this a sexual thing?
It's our sensuality, part of our inner essence, is being able to be connected within ourselves, to be tapped into what helps us feel either as a divine goddess, feeling that sense of love and feeling that sense of flow for where we are, and as a male. There you go.
You got really good at holding it, that's
Oh.
for sure.
Okay.
Shake it a little bit. Could you hold it still?
As a male, being able to feel confident as you are fulfilling your sense, your interpretation of what it is like to be a man, be a father, be a leader, be part of the community, being able to make a difference. So all of that is part of what you are experiencing. But when you are confident in your inner being, I am a man that makes a difference in his world and his environment. You just know it. You don't have anything to prove.
Bring me the mug.
When you don't have anything to prove, you're confident, you're
Dan, bring me the
clear,
mug,
and you're able to do things more efficiently for the bigger picture and not trying to satisfy the ego. And this is what this is saying, is being solid in who you are in all areas of your life is majorly important, and being focused on that. Hey, I know where I am.
This is my wife, so she would be able to talk about. Am I?
She's saying yes,
Masculine?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a good place. It's a good balance. When you're confident in who you are,
What about my
especially as a male.
lovemaking? Sensual.
You know, when men in particular
Let the record show that she nodded and said, "Mm-hmm."
She did. Okay. When men, this has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying when men in particular are not living up to their own image of manliness,
Right, it's-
able to provide an income,
Whatever that
able to
is.
do whatever it is, when they're not able to do that, their whole self-image, their disharmony, and what is it? Angry, resentment.
Impotence, probably.
All of the things that go along with not being able to meet their own conscious concept of being a man. That's why it's important that you are confident and feeling good about where you are, what you are doing.
All right, give me this. Thank you for it being empty. This is a heavy. You're talking about being a man. This is the test of a man. This is the heaviest mug ever made, and I will.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Now I will lift it to prove my mastery.
Woo! Let's go! Woo! All right.
Let's go.
Wow.
It's like really hard on the wrist.
Oh my
right?
God.
That's the problem. I'm strong enough. It's just my wrists are so weak.
Oh my God. That is heavy. My goodness.
It's really heavy.
That's the best I've done so far. Do you want it? You don't believe me?
No, I take your word for
You
it.
don't have to try. Just see how heavy it is.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah, it's crazy. You want to try it? Come prove
Oh yeah, hey, I got it. I got it in an inch.
Let's take a look. Yeah.
Woo.
Here comes
Okay.
one hand right there.
One hand.
Wow.
Zeleman.
What is it? Friday the 13th.
It's June 13th.
It is?
I'm a joker. I was going to say you should tell them that, oh, you're pregnant with twins.
I don't get it.
He's just good.
Just
Okay,
to
oh,
scare
yeah.
you. Like she would scare you with something.
Oh, you mean to do like a prank?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's referring to. Yeah.
He's just joking.
He's just joking.
Are you-
He's just joking. No,
You're on. Well, sorry.
she's fine. She's quite happy, just like she is.
Because okay. Just because we're in a situation where that wouldn't be good, and I know that she has doing it. We've been doing it safely, and so that we already have 3 kids. So it's not. So you don't have a premonition? Oh.
No, you're in a good place, right where you are.
Right. Okay. He said that she's pregnant with kids.
No, that's not what she says. No one is saying that.
People are saying I got mogged.
No one is saying that.
You're very strong. You have very strong wrist muscles. You're welcome. Said thank you. Did you know about that? That he has good forearm strength?
I hadn't.
You haven't tested it?
No, I haven't.
You should have faith, though, that he does. You seem surprised.
Faith has nothing to do with it. It just hadn't come up at this point.
Doesn't this card say believe in yourself?
I do believe in myself.
Okay, right. It's not. You're not him.
I'm not him, and it hasn't come
Do
up.
you feel that she's not expressing enough? Like she's acting surprised that you were able to pick up the mug.
She acts surprised at a lot of things.
He says she's off. She's always surprised. Yeah.
Now, these are your cards.
Yeah, these are for you. These are designed for you. One of the things I do want to tell you is balance for you is really important, and maintaining a balance so that you are not burnt out and you give yourself time to regenerate in between the working is important, so that you can stay strong, healthy, and energetic, and not get totally depleted. And what I'm seeing is that's hard for you.
I'm sorry. I just keep thinking about the twins thing because there is sensuality here.
Yeah.
And potential. And I'm just a little concerned because, like I said, we already have 3 young kids. And I'm just... I would appreciate, it's just not...
You're in a good place
Get him
where
a
you
microphone.
are.
Could you mind being on? We have a microphone for you.
He should just come back over here.
I just don't think it's necessary comment.
No, he said he didn't think that was a necessary comment.
Yeah, do you want him to sit?
You could sit where you are. Well, I don't care if you're sorry. I just want to know if it's true.
No, it's not. It's a joke. That
How do you
I
know
thought
it's
about
not true?
Before I ever made you. I don't know anything.
Oh.
He
He said he's
doesn't.
psychic, or he said you could do it.
But I'm not reading your cards.
All right, okay.
No.
See, that's one thing about this setup is that this is your particular energy.
This is for you.
But now I'm looking at them all differently because it says sensuality and potential and cheer up.
Your mind is on
That does sound
overload.
like baby.
One thing has nothing to do with the other. Don't allow yourself to get off on a tangent where there isn't anything. That's the mind on overload trying to make something more than what it is.
Should we do a plan B? I know it's the.
He did say
I don't,
everyone
but
is
like
psychic.
it just depends. I don't know how. She's clearly not that pregnant that a plan B would still be ethical, right?
Can
It
I
would
make
be
a
ethical.
suggestion? Listen to her. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Okay, well if that's true, we wouldn't have 3 kids.
She's fine.
So what should we do?
It doesn't sound like there's.
I mean, if we end up having 2 more kids, then 5 is fine.
Sounds like there's nothing to do. Yeah, I mean,
No,
that would
this
be
is a-
that would be a blessing.
This is going
This
down
is
a
a big-
rabbit hole.
this
that-
is a big nothing
but what
burger.
you don't understand is we have frozen eggs because we did IVF, and those were supposed to have been destroyed. And now I'm wondering if at some point my wife did, and that sometimes it happens where you get twins a lot when you do that. And it is Friday the 13th, which is what you pointed out.
Oy vey, don't worry about that right
this
now.
is
Your
a
mind
Hunter
is
S.
spinning
Thompson.
on an area you don't need it to. Seriously. You're in a really good place.
I think you're good, Ethan.
You're- yeah,
I think
you're really
You
good.
Go with the flow.
You're-
That was the
you're really
first part,
good.
right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got to just
yeah.
go
Yeah,
with
because
the flow.
what happens when you
It's not
go
a
with the
big
flow?
deal.
Because you just had twins.
It's
What am I going to do? Go with the flow?
You guys are doing fine. You're successful. You
You're
got
doing
money.
a lot.
Yeah, you have a wonderful family. Go with the.
You're doing a lot of manifesting right now.
So what I want you to do is
Unintentionally.
pick 2 more cards.
Okay.
It's
There's the plan B one.
there we go.
Battle of the Blues? Ooh. Battle of the Plan B, bro! B, all over it.
Oh.
That's
interesting. B for baby. 2 B's. 2
Blue.
babies.
And blue is a boy. It's
You
gonna be a
can't
boy.
deny
It's gonna be a
that
boy.
there's
2 boys.
B's in
We're
that.
boys.
But no, but we're going. No, but we're going to.
I'm so happy for you guys.
We're going to eliminate them.
Well, that's a interesting way of putting it.
How else am I supposed to describe it?
Okay, there you go.
You can soften
Okay.
the language.
What
a
does
little.
the small text say?
It said. Oh, I actually couldn't read it.
It says take steps towards positive change. Battle of the Blues.
That's right. So this is telling you also, which I think is important, how many people around you, this isn't personal, but how many people around you are fighting with emotional depression, challenges, and things that are going on in their life? A lot. There's a lot of that. This is telling you, be aware of bringing in the subject of how do you deal with that? What are your options? How can you turn yourself around when these situations are coming up, when you catch yourself going down that avenue, to be able to turn it around as quickly as possible? This is saying educate on the battle of dealing with the emotions. What is going on, and bring more tools, resources, and awareness. Part of that is you managing yourself so that you are tuned in, turned on, and ready to go.
Do you not think it's an interesting coincidence, the 2 Bs?
Battle of the Blues?
Because it's boy, and Plan B.
Oh
boy.
No. I think
Really?
you're grabbing for strongs. For
Okay.
a straw. No. One has nothing to do with
Because
the
I was
other.
telling myself, if there's a B coming out, then it's probably a sign. And none of the other ones have a B, but this one has 2.
Has two.
Bad boy, what you gonna do?
What are you, I mean, seriously, what can you do?
Take Plan B.
Just cheer up.
Cheer up. Whatever happens is a positive thing. It's a positive thing. Whatever happens,
if-
you'll make it amazing. You'll make it better than ever before. Just look at your ability to turn it around. Be better.
This one, it says celebration,
Mm-hmm.
which says let go and have fun.
There you go.
You need to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. There you have it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Ducky, it's just Ducky.
Okay.
Sorry.
He attacked.
So celebrating, what is?
Sorry, one sec.
Oh.
What happened? She was just saying hi to you?
Okay.
You okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Celebrating in life is important. We need to celebrate, first of all, our small little successes, and then celebrate our bigger successes of accomplishments that we have had. Getting together with people on a regular basis and just celebrating our lives, what we have, being positive, and making the time for that connective interaction is really important. That's a heart thread of what all life, cultures, communities, and people need. People need love. People need interaction. They need to connect with each other. And this is telling you, the more you do that, the happier you are, your family, your environment, everyone around you is. That's a great thing about
Celebrate.
other countries is they are together. They're all about family, friends, constantly.
You don't think America is?
Not as much as other countries. We
Do you
do,
think it
but I
depends
think
on the
Americans are more independent. But
Oh.
they're more
Self-made.
self-made,
Bootstrapped.
you know, bootstraps. I have to work 10, 12 hours a day or more.
Right.
I mean, there's no energy or anything left to be able to do much beyond that. Whereas in other countries, not as much. It's more social connection that is a priority of what our life is about. But having that heart-to-heart connection and friends and having the time with the people that mean the most to us is a heart thread of all of our lives. At the end of your life, when you go to drop your life, that's what we're all going to be remembering, is having the time together with the people that mean the most to us. Not what you did or didn't do, but having the time with the things that you love and who you love. So
That sounds really good.
yeah, yeah. So this is what it is. Celebrate. The more often we celebrate.
Can you do a reading for him?
Yes.
I don't know how much time do we have with you.
How much time do we have?
We have time.
Just do a quick one for him because I feel like he could.
Come on over.
There were other people that wanted to do it.
Who wants to do it?
Olivia's very eager.
Dan is the one
And
that
we were
needs
talking
it.
about Zach.
Dan's
doing
the
it.
one that needs
You're
it.
insisting
Whatever
that
you
I do
want.
it?
Yes, because
Okay.
like if I'm going to be accepting feedback, it should be go two ways. I'm on it.
Sure, whatever you want.
Should I sit there?
Can I say something real quick, Bill?
Please.
Sure.
You're really, how do I say this? The way your brain works is, it's very smart, resourceful, but you also have what I see as monkey mind. Your brain is jumping around all over the place, and it's sometimes hard for you to channel and control that. Recognizing that you are dealing with that and how to channel that and keep it focused on the project at hand is something that I see you're working on. It's in motion. And if you could learn how to, number one, recognize that, okay, this is part of what is part of my life. How do I learn how to manage that and really start learning and practicing techniques?
Well, maybe
It will
the
help
monkey brain is
you.
what made the good show. And then if I stop doing monkey brain, then the show won't be good.
That is part of your success. But what I'm saying, if you can channel it, bring it in a little bit, it'll be easier for you to be able to follow through, complete things on a smoother basis and stay focused on the subject at hand that means the most to you.
Stop.
It means the
No, I
most
think
to you.
she's nailing it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But recognizing that you have that is why you are creative. It's why you have this growing ability to be able to step outside and think of things that aren't being done anymore, but also thinking outside of the box and being able to do something with that energetic and bring it in and being able to see it come to fruition is the next step. You learn how to channel that and you are going to make your life smoother and easier.
Golden. It's golden advice.
I already got up and I'm still being patronized.
Sorry,
I'm just saying Dan's in the seat. That's the whole point. It's for him.
But that
Don't
I
me.
just wanted to share that with you while we were on your reading because I feel like that has relevance and can help you. Hopefully it can help you.
Have you ever?
Would you say that monkey brain? Could you also call it a goblin brain or
Like
goblin
goblin
mode? Would that
like
work
That's
as well?
another perspective of the
Sure, yeah.
different.
It's kind of the same.
terminology.
It's,
I don't know the meaning behind goblin per se, and I
It
don't
doesn't
want
sound
to.
that great.
Okay.
It does not sound that great. Whereas
Okay.
what you have
Monkeys, frankly-
is they are smart.
You know monkeys
Go.
tear people's faces off. I'm not even.
those
kidding.
aren't monkeys. Those are chimpanzees. They're
monkeys
imps.
never
They're
injured somebody?
they're
Google
chimpanzees.
it. Fact
Okay.
check.
Not monkeys. They're apes.
I know how monkeys operate. I'm well
They eat
aware.
their own shit,
They're smart. That's part of their thing.
Do monkeys eat their own feces?
I don't think so.
I
swear to God, and
I don't
I'm
know.
so
They're really
I don't know.
smart.
That is
But
my
I
point.
seen a video
Take a
of
hike.
a monkey
It's my
using
They
a
definitely
frog
play
like
with
a
it.
fleshlight.
Oh my god, gross.
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying it's a very active mind. That's all I'm saying. It's an active mind.
For sure.
A lot of brilliant people have it.
Right.
And it's what makes you brilliant.
So let's keep it going.
Keep it going, but learning how to channel it. Harness it is what will help make your life smoother and easier. That's all. You want to make it smoother and easier.
Okay, let's see how
She might be on.
Okay.
Oh, let's see how it goes.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Dan. Nice
pleasure to meet you.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you. So.
Never done this before. I'm
this is
a little
fun.
nervous.
All right.
So I pick.
You pick.
Okay.
Pick the cards.
We're gonna do. How many am I picking?
5.
5. That's another thing. He doesn't pay attention when we're doing the show, which is part of his job.
Very bottom.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Let's see.
That's it.
Let's see where we. So I'm going to start with a card you selected first.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Oh, hey.
Okay, this is telling you that the ability to, the ability to
What's happening?
recognize where you are.
It's not that easy, right? It's
really
not. It's a little awkward.
Okay, there it is. I think I got it. Yeah, there you go. Moving forward.
Okay, the ability to recognize where you are and keep things not stagnated but going forward. Look at what you're dealing with or have been through, but take what you need to from that and don't stay locked into that. Some people, this has no bearing on you, but some people have circumstances that happen in their life and they stay stuck there. And for you to be able to keep moving forward and apply what you've learned from all the life lessons along the way.
And everything.
Yes. Don't focus on the trivial things that aren't going anywhere. Move on. Keep moving on. You're about moving on. Keep moving forward. And that's one of the things that is a gift for you with what you're doing here as being part of this program. How do we keep it moving on?
I've been part of the program, but it might be time to think about taking what's good from that and just.
Are you telling him to quit?
No.
Okay, because he's.
I'm telling him.
I mean,
I'm telling.
That's
not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but I still think.
No,
I think it might be. It might be a good idea.
In front of me.
No, you know what you're looking at, and you know what you know where you are and all the things that are in front of you. Options.
Oh, I'm well aware.
So you're denying that moving on does not mean him quitting.
Well, it could mean
it
in a more
mean that at all. It
moving
means
on to the next phase, to the next journey,
program,
next
project. What are we doing next week? What are we doing the following week? How do we keep this going?
That's
so
the
that
universe
we don't stay
telling him to
stuck in
quit.
something?
That's what I'm
I
getting.
don't see any other way to interpret it because he's already married. Everything is pretty static in your life. Your job is the only thing you can really move on from,
so
other than death.
It's time. Well, I could move on from this mortal coil. That's true. I could move on from.
I just don't see any other way to
pick up
interpret
a
that
new
card.
sport to play on the weekend or something. I guess I can move on to that, but that doesn't feel significant enough for how impactful this feels. I mean, this woman is literally radiating a rainbow on the back of a polar bear.
That will not be you for the record.
And well, not literally. I don't literally want to.
Can you show them the card, please?
Yeah.
Whoa, it looks like a Seb McKinnon
first try.
It's a beautiful illustration of being able to allow yourself to keep evolving as you move forward. But that's also looking at balance for you. Right now, balance is really important.
Sure.
You are about
what
am I going to, give here in each area of your life so that you feel like you're giving you what you need. What I'm seeing is you feel like you're carrying a large weight on your shoulders.
A big weight.
A big weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of them, actually.
You have.
It's not just one weight.
A lot of responsibility that you feel like a lot of people, things are dependent on you.
There's
and
probably about a dozen or so.
Yes.
People. Yeah.
Yes. That you feel like your decisions aren't for you. It's
shot?
for the bigger picture, and that's important
Sorry,
for
Dan's
you
not
and
back
what you
here,
do
so
and
it's
how
just
you
getting
do
fucked
it,
up.
how you manage your time.
Right.
Okay, and here we have.
I don't. You're
illusion.
kind of relevant to what you were saying. Like AB just had it on a shot of an empty desk for like a minute.
I mean, that's what happens when Dan's not around. We all slack off. Dan kind of just does everything. My bad.
He can't move on, man. Look what happens. He can't move on.
Okay, do we have
But
this?
Dan, you should think about it. The universe basically telling you to move on. That's
Right. No,
crazy
I'm
to
thinking
hear.
a lot about it.
I think
actually,
she's the one telling him to move on.
Well, she's
I
not
know.
the card.
The universe didn't
I'm
say
sorry.
anything.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
I'm
Who
not the
who
card.
made those cards?
I have them.
Can I look?
Yeah, mystical wisdom.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is embrace the
Gail Guthrie.
Nice.
Okay.
Illusion, embrace the truth.
Yes, illusion.
That
embrace
as a
the
follow-up
truth.
to that.
Yeah.
Can we trust her?
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yes. Okay, so embrace the truth. The truth is
love
what
the
your
art on
inner.
these cards.
Oh, aren't they
They're
stunning?
gorgeous. Yeah.
The truth is what your inner being and soul is telling you. Learning how to listen to that and not the chatter of the outside people in your life
Right.
is a
Don't
real
read
challenge.
chat. She's saying don't read chat.
Don't read the chat.
Don't read the chat. Don't listen to other
certain
people.
Forces in your life. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And learning to be able to hone in on what your heart is telling you. The mind is one thing, but the heart is another.
Interesting.
The heart is what creates the feelings of this feels right, this doesn't. When you are listening and connected with that, you're going to make a decision.
So that kind
that
of goes
you will be
along with what
happy
you were
with.
saying earlier about the intuition.
Your intuition. Trust
that's
your
sort of-
intuition where you're being guided.
So the intuition is really coming from the heart more so than
It's
than
coming from
mind.
the heart. So if you look at something
really
and you
not
say, do I
psychic at
see
all."
myself? You have, say, 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at 3 options.
Right.
Okay. Do I see option 1? In your mind, you think of what it is. Option 2, you think of what that one is. Option 3, you think of what this one is. So, when you look at the emotions of where your heart is telling you, do I see myself being happy and satisfied with 1? Do I see myself going more towards 2, or do I have to explore and see where number 3 is taking me and I'm being drawn, I have to go in this direction?
Right, yeah.
Or do I feel like this is going to give me the happiest? Listening to your heart with everything I am, and then I can put the 2 aside and just stay focused on this.
Pick the one.
Make your decision, own your decision, and go with that. And that will help you to listen to your heart and be comfortable with your decision and go forward, and then don't think about it again, and it makes life much easier.
Interesting. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go with this one.
Okay, you're gonna go.
That's the one.
Okay, so you just made up your mind with all of
I
the
listened
options.
to my
that was-
heart, and it's telling me this is the
Then
one.
you go with that one.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what that is.
Well, no, I don't. I haven't.
Well, it's what you tell your decisions that you were thinking when you were looking at your 3 options
Right.
that you were looking at.
Yeah.
That's for you. It's
I
not
see.
anyone else.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Yes.
We all heard it.
Okay. All right. So,
So, big reveal.
big reveal. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. Okay,
Archangel
provider of
Gabriel.
healing of the mind, body, and spirit. So this is telling you balance.
Is this
Mind,
gorgeous
body,
Gabe?
and Spirit. Excuse me?
Gorgeous Gabe?
On here?
Yeah. Did you say Gabriel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's
Raphael. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Raphael.
Yeah. I think she did say Gabriel, but
I
it's
did say
Raphael.
Gabriel, but it is Raphael.
Okay.
Can you see
Gabriel.
that okay?
In the air today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need any more? Is that it?
I think we got it.
Okay. All right, Raphael.
Thank you.
Power of mind, body, and spirit. So this is telling you about the balance. Achieving balance spiritually, physically, and emotionally. That means mind, intellect, your heart.
Right.
Learning to communicate with the balance of both is a very challenging
So it's not
way to live.
right
It's
before.
not easy because a lot of people respond. First reaction, they automatically do that.
Yeah, no,
that doesn't
not me.
mean you're communicating from the heart on a level that is really vibrating with you and or tapped into what is going
So
on
that's
in your
bad.
vibe.
That's bad that I think about my decisions a lot before I make them.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, it's not,
okay.
because you need to come to that's just how you process. You will do that regardless.
Right.
You need to mull it over. But at the end of it, ask your heart, which one do you see yourself being happiest with?
Okay.
Okay.
That's only if I really can't decide, because
It's
if I
only-
just come to a decision, then that's cool to just like do that. Or should I always check in with my heart
Check in with your heart.
every time?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been doing that.
Okay.
Ethan's on some monkey mind.
Sometimes I just intellectually work my way to what I think the
And you're
optimal
satisfied
choice
with
is,
the
and then I
result.
just go with it, and I don't really even
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about. It doesn't come into the equation at all.
So if you're ever working on a project or a situation and you're not sure of the answer, when you go to bed, you tell yourself, I'll know what to do when I wake up in the morning.
Right.
And let it go. And when you wake up, you'll have the direction.
Okay. I mean, that's
No, but that works really well.
No, I like the ambience. Actually, it's cool, but
It is.
it's the.
I'll spread it around.
Yeah, more
there you
spread.
go. Yeah,
More
yeah.
spread. It's
Yeah,
a little
there you go.
intense.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Nice ambiance. There you go. Woo! All right, here we have. Now we have Arcane. I knew I felt Gabriel.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Wait, who?
That's crazy, dude.
Gabriel.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You did.
That's
Hold
crazy.
on.
No way.
Hold on. Oh,
You
I like
picked a
the smoke
card.
on it. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's very fun.
The universe is on some TikTok algorithm type.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Messenger of creativity and hope. You are a messenger. And I
Oh, that's
believe
so
that's
nice of you
what
to
your
say.
program is about. Together, you two are able
Collectively.
to create message, hope,
Hmm.
clarity, ideas, talk about things, and inspire people. And that's very powerful. And I'm really proud of you for going through all the work it took to get where you are
Oh, thank you.
and creating this.
She's looking at me.
But it takes both of you.
She said both of them.
Mostly me. I started it.
I know. That's why I'm looking at
I
you.
started on, like, the 9th episode.
You deserve
Thank you.
that acknowledgement.
We're up to like episode 800. I've been here since about 9. So.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, but what about before
well,
the
that
podcast?
just shows you it's
Nobody
what
had
you're
heard
doing.
of the podcast before I showed up.
My legacy.
Doing this together and the message of what you are doing, how important that is, not only to you but other people. Ooh. Other
I don't want to damage the card because it comes out a little hot there. These are nice cards. Just
Yeah.
be careful.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
so being part of the creative message of inspiration and hope is what inspires you. That's what.
That's true.
That is really what is the passion of what you are about. So go in the avenue that's going to help you express that the most fully in the way that you need and want to. Okay, but you are also about expansion and growth.
Big time.
Big time.
I'm a
Big
big
time.
numbers guy. Yeah.
Yeah. You like that. That excites you. That really
Revved
excites
up.
you. Yes.
There we go. This will be perfect for the overhead. Well,
Whoa.
yeah. Now we're
Especially,
look at that.
especially looking at
Wait, what
the
does
cards.
this card say? Hold on.
That's what's interesting.
Seven deadly sins.
Seven
Oh,
deadly
what I got.
sins. Exactly. And you were doing fire going
Which
through.
sin am I?
that was
Which sin am I?
cinematic.
I used to be gluttony. I used to be 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Oh, you look amazing. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you. What's
I'm
sin am I
very
now?
proud of you. You are, you know what? You're feeling much more balanced, clear, way more energetic.
wrathful.
Even your mind is clearer.
Wrath is one of the deadly
Because
sins.
that's what I'm saying. I'm feeling like
You've been relatively angry. Yeah.
I switched from gluttony to wrath.
And where are you now? I don't see wrath in you.
Yeah, he's in a good mood today.
Maybe I'm a sloth.
That could be true.
No.
That's like the lazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one actually makes sense.
No, you're not. You're
I'm not sinning.
no. You have a lot of energetics. Okay, seven deadly sins.
So what does that mean?
So what this is telling you, this is part of human nature.
Sure.
There are a lot
Of
of
course.
seductions that are going out there. What direction do we go into?
Yeah.
So, being that you have a lot of things pulling on you, how about if you do this? How about if you do this? I'll give you blah, 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 whatever it might
true.
be
I've had
to
a-
entice
I've had a lot
you.
of offers
You have had a lot of
Yeah.
enticements, bribes, you name it. You can call it what you want.
Yeah,
People that are
Yeah. No, I've
interested
done a lot of bribes,
in getting you to be part of helping them to be successful is what they want. They
That's
see
very true.
something in you that will help them. Most people are motivated for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
to be truthful. That's how people are. So being
Fortunately
part
true,
of
yeah.
the motivation for what is behind what you are doing and working on, and looking in between and looking through that is what gives you your screen to be able to monitor that, understand where they are coming from, but understand what is going to work for you with where you are going. And that's what matters, is creating your life, your agenda that's going to help you reach your goals that feels warm and fuzzy in your heart. so that you are feeling good at the end of it, at the end of the day. But you also have a message that I believe is your message that is important to you.
That's true. Yeah, no. I have convictions and strong beliefs about certain things. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see that in other people.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, mostly like get out of here.
So another part of that is when you are talking with someone who's interested in your talents, ask yourself what is a
Like
real
in an
motive.
interview or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
What is a real motive?
Stop, Dan.
What
You
this
see what he's doing?
what this situation is, but also what is yours. Well, right now you've reached a really sweet plateau.
Yeah, no, it's
This
true.
is very sweet.
It's very comfortable.
And where
yeah.
you are going with this honestly has no limits to where you can take it. It has no
so I shouldn't
limits.
settle.
No, absolutely never
Absolutely.
settle.
Okay.
Never. You
love
you go in the direction that's going to help you be able to expand what
me.
you are about for you.
Don't
You
worry
can't do
about-
it for other people.
Don't worry about other people.
Yes,
I'm worrying
yes.
too much about other people
Yes.
around me. Just look out for me.
To a degree,
Oh, okay. Like not in like a selfish way, but like
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But you also know Ethan is smart, reliable, resilient, and he's doing well.
Yeah.
He will
sure.
continue to do well.
Okay. Well, that's reassuring.
That's reassuring.
As like a fallback.
Well, that's
No, that's not a fallback. She's saying I don't have to worry because I'm smart and resilient.
You're
as
smart
a leader,
as a
business
leader,
owner,
with or without him.
Right. The resilient
No, no, no,
part.
no,
maybe
no.
I'll even give you the smart part. There was one. You said 3, and there was one that really stood out to me. Of like that's not him.
What was that?
Well, reliable. You said reliable. Yeah.
He wouldn't be here if he wasn't reliable.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in his way, he's reliable. I guess if you really want to stretch it.
What's
But
not
like,
reliable?
You can't
Well,
run
like
a
show-
program like this and not be reliable.
Well, you can
Thank
if
you.
you're willing
live 3-4 times a week, and this guy's telling me unreliable.
Well, the show is supposed to be live at noon Pacific time, and it's very rare that happens.
That's not reliable. That's literally reliability. You can rely on me to come late every day, bro.
I guess okay.
That's
fair.
the meaning of reliability.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm the most predictable
if you know
person
that,
alive.
You can counterbalance that and know that.
That's true. I've found ways to work around
You can
it.
work around it and
Yeah.
have something interesting going, and you've all obviously learned how to make it work, flow, go with what.
Yeah, I mean, it's been working well
Yeah,
enough, I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's great.
When you know
that was
how
great.
people are and you learn how to work with them,
Yeah.
you can
Sky's the
anticipate
limit.
that.
Yeah.
That's right. The sky's the limit. I like that idea.
Mhm.
Let's have both of you talk about sky's the limit. Where are we going?
Let's take this thing to the next level.
Woo!
Ethan. Let's go.
Take it to the next level.
Let's do it.
Brainstorm on what that would be. Okay.
Yeah. You want to do? Okay. Let me
So bad.
You're welcome.
Dan is not quitting. I think. Not sure where that landed. I guess we'll find out how the cards reach you.
It's tough to breathe over here.
Galya, you like this
Hi,
stuff,
honey.
right? You want to do one? Yeah. Okay, Galya.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. I'm Leslie.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Leslie. Nice to meet you as
Nice
well.
to meet you.
Have you ever done one, Olivia?
One time, the summer after I finished high school with my friends, we went to a like a psychic place, like a little in Silver Lake.
Oh, have fun.
But no.
Oh.
Besides that.
Okay.
So I just pick?
Select 5 cards.
Okay. This one. This one. This one. This one. And this one.
Right. Let's see what we have here.
I'm nervous.
You're fine.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just I have my boss over my shoulder. Beautiful.
Did you see?
Battle of the Blues.
All right. Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change.
Ooh.
I'm seeing this is something you have learned to overcome. When you were younger, it was real important for you to try and please people around you. And you did that more than you did what you wanted to do for yourself.
So true.
And that was really hard for you to learn to work through. If I do things everyone else wants me to do, I'll never meet my own potential, number one. And
have fun, eat too.
Have fun, live life. And it was very restrictive and it was really hard for you. You felt like you were compromising and you didn't know how to have that balance and challenge what was in front of you because your heart wanted to make people happy, but you knew you would never make yourself happy. And that was really a hard evolutionary process for you to finally get to the point. I can't make them happy, but I can change what I'm focusing on and give myself permission to enjoy what I'm doing and live my life. And you've shifted.
You think I'm like, how into the shift do you feel I am?
Oh, yeah.
Like when I was young, I feel like I still sometimes try to make people
You
happy.
do. You do. You're still in that. Part of that is what is comfortable for you. And so you have...
I have found myself trying to explain that to people when people ask me sometimes, like, you don't hold a grudge or you don't stay mad. It's like, it's too much. Why would I do that to me?
Why would you do that to yourself? That's exactly... You recognize
like that.
the energetic of holding that. When the people that were implementing their desire that they wanted you to do, it was their version of wanting you to be safe, wanting you to go in a direction that they knew would make, believed you have a comfortable life. And you realize that's what they want, but it doesn't resonate with me. There's nothing wrong with that. That's from a place of love, not anger. And if you are just, okay, I appreciate you caring, but you know, you do you, I'll do me. And when you finally recognize that and you diplomatically chose a direction on how you got yourself out of it. And it was very, very smooth and it wasn't harsh and abrupt. So you didn't create that anger and the toxic environment. And so it's left and it is in a very positive state. That makes you feel good because you don't want to leave, you're not about negative, toxic environment. You want to be able to take yourself where you want to go and not have someone telling you what and how to do that.
Ooh.
Okay. Part of what you are still working on is speaking up. It is
Leslie,
a lifelong.
let me tell you, you're right.
Yeah, you're still working on that. That's a lifelong process. I know that's my life process too. That's my life lesson I'm working on. It comes up constantly over all the time, but that's okay. Just recognize that. What do I need to do to say things that are important to me so I don't feel like compromise and not stepping up and saying what am I thinking and feeling. Recognizing what you are feeling has every much validation and importance as anyone else.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And it is important that you realize how important you are.
Do you
That's
think
beautiful.
she's compatible with Steiny?
He's asking you about a boy that I have not gone on a date with yet, but he was in the studio
likes
yesterday.
her.
Are you able to feel his energy still?
His name is Steiny. He's Jewish.
You kind of look like Steiny
Not that
right
it
now.
matters to me.
No, that.
Whether or not.
He just is. It's just a statement of fact.
It's true.
He's short, so.
Not that it matters to me.
Okay,
That's your
how do I say this? He's appealing on a lot of levels. A lot of levels.
The Jewish part is getting
Okay,
hard to get through.
But there's also, how do I say this? There's a level of him being available to hear things and receive things that aren't as mature.
Can you pull up a picture of him?
You know that.
Leslie, I do know
you
that.
You know that. I know you know that. That's not as mature as somebody else that has that already within them would be a much smoother match for you.
Totally.
If you look at the TV, you can see him.
That's Steiny.
He might be alluring on a lot of levels, but him being able to listen and be emotionally available is not real high on his.
Yeah.
What levels do you find him appealing on?
And to support me when I speak up, and I'm not always making everybody happy.
Yeah, he won't back you.
He won't back me for
No.
Totally. Maybe
No,
he might
he'll
even
want to
oppose.
he's going to want to take center stage.
So true. He needs to let me sparkle.
Yes, you need someone that'll let you sparkle and radiate who you are and support you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I totally agree.
Okay, then you already know. Nice. We can be good friends. But you're just not a good match for me.
I'll let him know.
Okay.
He's an alcoholic, I think.
No, let's.
You know, watch what you're saying on air.
No, he doesn't. He says that we know that.
Well, then
It's
you
not a
already
secret.
know. Go down another road. You're not even going
He's
there.
a partier. He
Okay,
parties.
okay,
quite
great.
frequently.
I mean, okay, so you
I
already
don't.
know. Yeah. So, you know, that's not a good match. So,
Totally.
there is no limit of options. You are in a part of the world that you have a lot of resources and options. Do not settle.
Okay.
Do not settle. Okay. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo.
Ooh.
Oh, is this important for you, honey?
I love that. That's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is gorge. That's you. That. Oh my God.
It really is. Look at that.
Thank you.
This is the gorgeous goddess that you are.
Oh my,
And
Leslie.
Isn't this important?
Yes.
This is universe telling you you need to be all right with who you are. You do not need or depend on a man.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
you don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
You don't.
And that's what
So,
she said.
so either they're going to compliment you, and together you create a balance and a happiness. But if they're not, then it's not a good fit. And you keep going because you do not need them.
It's shown to be a bit of a problem. I sometimes like to be alone too much. That
No.
I like.
No.
You think it's okay?
No, I think it is okay. Learning to be comfortable with who you are, learning to be your own best friend, and not having to be entertained and going out constantly is much healthier.
I enjoy it so much that sometimes when I'm dating someone, I'm like, I miss just hanging out with
In the
myself.
cars, or you guys just being besties?
We're both.
We're
That's what
both.
this is
We're doing
about.
both. We're
That's
doing
what
both.
this is about.
We're doing both. Okay, so
Right, Harley?
self-reliance and the whole
it's good. It's
life
good
experience
vibes.
is about learning how to love yourself and being content. How many people can say that out there in the world? Not a whole lot.
No.
Being that you are already at that place, enjoy it. And when it happens, there is no rush for partnership. When it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, don't worry about it. And here we have, this card is about resilience.
Should we show Bradley?
You think?
Well, I don't know. They were both kind of vying for.
So this is interesting. This has a
Can we
rise
show Can we throw
above
Bradley up?
the tribulations, which you already have proven to yourself. You've been able to see through and rise above them and go through them. Okay, so you have the ability to bounce back and also look at the positive parts of what you have experienced or been around,
This is
and
Bradley.
not just the toxic negative part. Okay.
This is Steiny's bestie, Bradley. He's also interested.
Well,
You like it hard?
I wouldn't blame them because
Oh, thank you so much.
you're such a beautiful delight.
This looks fake. Show another one.
No,
This actually
seriously,
looks fake.
you are. You're an absolute.
I know
gem.
it's not,
So
but
do
she doesn't
not
believe it. She
fall
thinks it's like a joke.
For somebody or something that may have it on the
Show 'em without a hat
outside,
or
but doesn't
something.
mean they have it on the inside. The inside
You
is
can't
what
find that.
matters.
Yes.
And so, take your time.
I will.
Take your time.
Okay, I will.
Okay. But you are resilient. You bounce back. But you also, part of what you are about this lifetime is you are
Shredded.
a healer, and you are someone that brings balance and calm to your environment. You do that organically everywhere you go. You just kind of you're this energetic of confidence, safety, and calm. And so when anyone is stressed or upset, you come into the environment and you organically bring that space of being able to relax and unwind. So that's part of what you do organically.
I love
Always has been.
I'm sorry. Did you see Bradley? Were you going to do like?
I
a
saw
reading?
him.
Can you pull it up again?
Okay.
Do you feel that I bring positive calm and balance to everything?
I do. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think that's accurate.
Thank you.
Definitely.
And here we have children.
Oh my God. Really?
Here we go.
Here we go again. You got any thoughts on that? The kid.
Here we go.
Am I with child?
Let me guess. She's got triplets.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay. Know that your children are protected. This is talking about, how do I say this? You were kind of like a mother hen and your children, your chickadees around you.
You're my children.
Chickadees. No, people that are in your environment are part of who you are protecting, looking out after. If someone is sick or they need something, you're right there. What do I need to do? Here, what can I take? How can I take care of you? You are very much like that. You are very loving and nurturing and supportive. And so you do take care of all of those in your environment. When you choose to have your baby beings, you will organically have that with them as well. And I said of them because there's an agreement. There will be more than one.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an agreement.
I believe
okay,
that.
but that's not
How
for
many
a long
kids do you
time
want?
away.
Do you have-
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Do you see that for me?
Go for 3,
I'm
right?
just-
Do you see more?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But you are like that. You are great with kids. You love kids. They're fun. They're creative. And you're one that will sit on the floor and play with them and just be there with them because it's fun, it's sweet, and it's innocent, and it's creative, and it's safe. But more importantly, you're mature enough to be able to be comfortable in being with them on their level and communicating with them and understanding and listening to what they have to say. A lot of people aren't comfortable with that and they'll avoid it. Oh, I got to take this call or I got to do that because they're preoccupied with other things. But with you, it's organically, I want to truly just connect with them.
I am going to be a good mom. I know it.
Oh, you are. You're a wonderful mom. You don't.
Oh,
that's
thank you,
good.
Leslie.
Yes. Okay, and you also have an animal bond.
Ooh, tell me more.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, I was bit by a dog once.
Show the back.
Did you get it?
Stand up for all animals.
I
Yes.
love animals.
Tell her about the dog attack.
I still love dogs to this day. It doesn't even matter that it happened to me. I have 3 scars. It was at my friend's house that she was house sitting, and the dog was in a crate. And then she let the dog out to go to the bathroom, and it just charged at me, and I didn't know what to do. And then it bit my arm. But then I was totally fine, and the dog was totally fine. And that's the end of the story.
Yeah. But
Thanks.
I'm proud of how you have chosen to handle that.
Thank you, Leslie.
Really? No, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Some people would choose to focus on the negativity of that, but you recognize that dog was just afraid.
Totally.
He was just afraid and didn't know, and his emotions overcame him.
Didn't you push
and he
to
just-
euthanize it?
No, not even. I didn't even tell the owners.
Well, I
didn't even tell
thought
the
that's
owners.
the real story I remember.
Hold on, that
the
did not
owners-
happen.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
you
Olivia
can't
wouldn't
spread a
have-
false rumor because then there are going to be people in my comments saying that I
Didn't
tried
you say
to
that
do
you
that.
called the
She didn't. You made that up.
No, not even once. That's not part
And
of
then
the
the
story.
owners were. That's why you've had a falling out with them, right?
No, I think that you just want to. You're writing your own story now.
Sorry,
you just made it up.
True. I just
You just
that's
made it
what I
up.
remember. No, I did.
So
That's not what happened.
I'm not saying that's your energetic.
No, I'm a
or
friend to
or-
animals.
Yeah, you are. You love animals. You're very much an animal advocate for animal rights. You have been and always will be, no matter what. What can we do to help protect them? We're the voice. It is our purpose to help look out after them and take care of them. And you are right there at the front of being able to recognize education, awareness, and what do we need to do to help support them.
Don't squish that bug.
Exactly.
Don't kill that bug.
Right,
just like
right.
that.
No, that's
Yeah.
exactly how you are, and it's important to you.
Yes.
It's almost like one of your mission and calls this lifetime.
Oh wow.
To be able to be there, that's how strong this bond is for the furry and or feathered friends out there.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, like growing up, people when they would step on ants on purpose, I would get so sad about it. Still, when I think about it.
Yeah.
Those poor ants.
We need them. We need all of our creatures
I
to
know.
create the balance.
There's enough ants. There's enough ants.
No, but there's always a living ant next to the last ant that died, and he saw that happen. That's what I always think about. Do you know what I mean?
You know, ants are in a community, and it takes the full community
Exactly.
working
Leslie.
together to
Exactly.
make all of it happen.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a balance
You've
with
seen
all
where
of
they
that.
pour molten iron or
I've
aluminum
seen it.
in ant society
Ant
the
hill.
whole underground society annihilates all of them, but then they have this really beautiful
Mold.
Mold of the
Yeah.
colony.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Good or bad?
Yeah.
I don't want to be there for it.
No,
Can she admire the art or no?
the art. I mean, we
Would
have
you go back
we have
in time
the
to kill
balance.
baby
we have,
Hitler?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I wasn't able to hear what you said.
Would you go back in time to kill baby Hitler?
It's like
I'm not going to touch that one.
He's on that monkey mind shit right now.
Yeah.
You want to let Hitler live?
Ethan.
What? Oh,
stop.
Okay.
The
Okay.
anthill here. Here's a demonstration of what you were talking about.
Okay. Seriously, that's a beautiful creation.
Isn't that cool?
But at what
That's
cost?
very
It is
cool.
beautiful.
No, I
But
gotta
at what
say,
cost?
at the cost of the whole colony.
Exactly.
That's really sad. And
Except for the ones that weren't at the colony.
Yeah.
That returned
Yeah.
to it to
And they
find
could
it that way.
renew
and,
the new
and I'm sure they're going to rebuild a new one elsewhere.
and rebuild.
They will. They'll
Build back
rebuild. They're
better.
very resilient
even-
species.
they didn't even
Obviously,
shed
they're
a
still
tear.
there
They
hundreds
actually-
of
they didn't
thousands
care.
of years.
They don't have tear ducts.
They didn't skip
Yeah.
a beat. They went right to the next, digging the holes for the next one.
But you know, they're necessary. They help clean up the environment. They do a lot of good things out there. So they have
What
a
about ticks?
large purpose. Excuse me?
Do ticks have a purpose?
I'm sure they do. I don't know
We don't
what
know
it
what
is,
yet.
but I don't know.
We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that one is a
Mosquitoes?
No.
They've got as much of a right to be here as I do.
mystery. They're here.
No, they're not.
They feed,
All you know is they're
they
here.
feed these guys. They eat ticks.
So
they do?
when we're learning how to work with them or around them, and
Like the cicada summers.
precisely. Yeah, they're here and they've been here for thousands of years, and you got to just accept that's part of nature. We've got to learn how to work with it and understand. Let them do what they do, and they move on. And then when we are accepting of nature instead of fighting it constantly, our
Listen to
life
them
is a lot
sing.
easier.
Enjoy them singing.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
Oh,
we love
yes.
cicadas.
Oh, do you have cicadas in this area?
I went to college in Ohio, so I would
Oh.
hear them chirping very loud, and that's what my friends and I actually used to say. We'd be like, "Listen to them sing."
Oh yes,
So
you can
beautiful.
hear them for miles away.
Can we keep it to the cards?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, I feel very informed. Thank you very much.
Okay. One of the things I want to see you do is you have held back a lot of your smarts and resources just because of the environment. And so I don't want to see you hold back anymore. I want to see you really speak up. I want to see you get out there. I want to see you challenge yourself and the environment when you're being drawn in that direction. But you don't always let on what you know. You hold a lot of that back. So stop doing that, hon.
Thank you. You're
Speak
so
up.
right.
Speak your truth.
You're right.
Spill the tea.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, honey.
What a wow. That was very fun.
Are we?
And we learned. Harley, do you have any
Complete?
questions before
No,
we say
it's
goodbye?
fascinating. It was fascinating to watch that. I like that. Basically, to every employee you brought on, she's low key like, "You're great.
Leave,
you can do
quit.
great things.
Get away
Maybe
from there.
not in this building.
You deserve
Wherever
better.
you go, it's going to be great.
You deserve
She's
better.
like, you're holding back your best talents because of the environment you find yourself in. Just whatever you do, go do it.
That is kind
Go
of
do
what
it
I
now.
felt, but-
Go do it now.
No,
Tell
that
them
is
what
so
they
not
need
the
to hear.
case. That is so not the case. You know that. That is not the case.
I'm in a lot of environments.
Excuse me?
I'm just goofing around.
I know.
We know. We're just kidding.
We know.
Yeah. But everyone is psychic.
Everyone has the ability to
What am I thinking
to
right
learn
now?
to trust their gut.
He's on some monkey mind stuff.
What am I
again.
thinking about right now?
You're just monkey minding, bro. You got a lot of things in there.
Yeah, it's chaos.
You got to organize it a little bit. Laser focus, dude. You got to tighten up that aura. Your aura should be tighter than ever, actually, right now. You need to
See, now
equip
you
yourself
created
with a
the whole
tight aura.
monkey. Now I'm not really going to get away from this monkey mind business.
Never.
It's a matter. Can I give you a quick technique
Sure.
that helps channel monkey mind or helps channel the focus to
But
get
calming
clarity?
the monkey.
Yes.
We like calm monkeys.
It calms. It gives you clarity to be able to focus. And it's a technique everyone can use. It takes a minute.
I love it.
Okay. Grab a finger.
I do.
Grab a finger. Okay. What I want you to do is press right here in the center.
I love that spot, don't I, Hila?
Tap it.
Yes, it does.
Tap.
Very calming.
Tap the center of your forehead until you feel the inside of your consciousness focused right here.
I genuinely do. I've always loved tapping
So the
right
more you tap right there, it helps you become centered.
What's the theory
and then
there?
take a deep breath once you're there, and you can hold it, and that gives you center and clarity. Otherwise, it's easy to get out here, but it helps you put you back into the mind.
Does the
back
speed
into
matter?
the body.
No, it doesn't matter. I feel like I'm doing it fast.
I'd get such a pimple if I did that with my fingers
Oh, you
for
go
that
so
long.
fast.
I'd never.
I think that's too fast.
You don't need to do it that fast. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
Just easy. on
Nice
yourself.
that he
If
did
you
it
do
slow and hard there. For a second.
Yeah,
You
just
never read
do
that.
it until you feel your consciousness there, your mind. There you go.
Is that too high?
Until you focus.
Isn't it supposed
That's
to be a
fine.
little more
That's
between
fine.
your eyebrows?
That's fine.
Oh.
Just
Doesn't
right
look-
there.
it doesn't
Just
look
right
good
there.
for the way
Yeah,
he's
you are.
doing
You're
it.
in the right place. But you need
just
to
seems off.
close your eyes, and in your mind inside is when you see yourself right there is when you're focused. You're centered. From
you
that
make it look
place,
so
it's
not
easy to go
relaxing.
forward with everything you're doing, and it's something you can do that's quick and easy.
You feel centered? Does it work?
Do you feel centered?
It's not good.
What's
It's not-
funny, bro?
You just don't look
What's
like
funny?
you're
I'm literally
comfortably-
trying to
you
relax,
don't-
and this
It
stop.
doesn't look
bro.
like it though.
Yeah,
Doesn't
get
look
him
like
out of
you're-
here,
it doesn't
right?
look- It looks off. It looks off the way he's tapping his head.
He's right here. Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh.
You just got cursed, bro. That was good. You just got cursed, Harley. You put a hex on him?
No.
Oh.
He cursed me.
Yeah, he was getting way too.
He blocked you.
But has that helped?
Can I tell you? Sometimes I'll have Hila do this where she applies pressure right
He
here.
does. He'll
And
ask
she
me
just
to do
keeps
that.
it. And I find that more I find that does
Relaxing.
relax me. The finger thing, it feels like, hey, stupid,
It's
hey,
a matter,
idiot.
no. It's
You know,
a
like
matter
when you
of-
go up to someone, you're like,
it's a
hey,
matter
dummy.
of, it's a matter of getting you to be able to go right here to just. to
What's
going
the theory with that spot
conscious-
there?
It's your third eye.
Yes.
Third eye.
Yes, and that's what helps you.
Why would you
become
poke your
centered.
eye? How's that helpful?
It helps you focus. Yes, that's all you're doing.
Because he said rubbing. Should I rub it or poke
You
it?
can do what works for you. You don't have to do what.
Whatever
it's up to you. What,
Like,
it's
you
just
can
a matter
rub
of
it?
getting
Can I
your
ask you,
consciousness
do you ever
there.
try poking your eye?
I have, and it hurts. So I don't do it. I mean, my mom used to say, "Oh, at least it doesn't hurt as bad as a sharp stick with poke in the eye." I go, "Yeah,
She
you're
would,
right."
She would say that one, what? Like when you got hurt?
No, just as a joke. My mom was weird, just like me.
She just said it for no reason?
No, it's like, well, yeah. I could tell you all the things.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, you can do that.
What else did she say?
However,
Baby's crying. Hey, stop pinching the baby.
What? Was someone pinching the baby?
No, baby's just crying. She says, "Hey, just stop pinching."
But she attended the baby, right?
No, she was just.
She left the
talking
baby?
to another girl. Anyway,
Oh, so she was being, okay.
she's a jokester.
She just makes jokes. But she did attend to the baby.
Yeah.
And there wasn't anyone pinching it.
No. Some babies just need to cry.
so
Wow.
did that
And it
help
helps
at
if you
all?
shut
Did
your
that
eyes.
help at all? You know, another thing that helps with stress, anxiety, focus is breathing techniques. So if you can inhale, take a deep breath and inhale to the count of 4, hold it to the count of 4, and then exhale to the count of 4. That'll help you calm down and breathe and be more centered. And you can do that over and over. And those techniques are quick and easy. You can do them anywhere, but it can really help you manage yourself, your energetics, and your emotions, and then stay focused.
And you're trying to put your attention to this spot. so that you're centering yourself here. So the touch is to give you the touch feeling, okay, here, and your breath is to let your whole body
relax.
Relax, but focus right here. And that brings your aura in.
You seem to know a lot about mysticism.
Yeah, I studied the Vedic spirituality, which
What is it called?
Vedic,
Vedic?
VEDIC, one of the oldest ones. They're the Hindus ones, but yeah. And they're all about the chakras.
Right. I'm super into unblocking chakra.
Well, she knows a process to do that also. And each
Real?
one has a work. And so what this is the third eye. It's Anya chakra, and it's about clairvoyant vision, and it's the master chakra of the other ones underneath there, which you've got one in your throat.
For real?
Throat chakra. Yeah. That's why having a balance between mind and the throat chakra and the heart chakra is an ongoing
Do you know who RFK
challenge.
Jr. is?
Yeah.
I need my chakra unblocked. Can you please assist me?
And then your heart chakra's here, and then you have one in your stomach, and then down in...
You have one in your groin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The base chakra.
Like
the
in your
Muladhara.
dick?
No, it's on the base of the spine.
Oh, okay. So it's not related to the
And
genitals?
these are energy centers that are related to glands, your endocrine system. So it's hormonal, and it's energy, and it's also physically certain parts of your body are affected by those.
Very cool.
But when you are aware of your energetics, moods, what you're going through, and realize I can shift and turn this around and be able to manage myself with real quick, easy techniques, life is a lot smoother and easier.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, you're very welcome.
What a joy. What a
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
tolerating the shenanigans. It was very fun. You're very good. I love the way you explained it. You read it. And what a pleasure. Can I call you the Chakra Master?
Sure.
Can I call you Mr. Chalk?
Raw.
Raw.
Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
This guy, I sense he's got secrets. He knows about the mystic arts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
invite
he
her
does.
back, and she'll give Dan a reading to settle him down, because
Do you do readings?
He's envious of you. That's what's going on.
He is.
Does this.
That's what I'm saying. See, no offense, but he tells me what I want to hear.
No, I tell from a male point of view. I mean,
POV. Yeah. You like?
And I picked
POV.
Leslie.
And do you do these?
You're welcome.
You
yeah,
could.
yeah,
You
but I have a different twist on it. She's the pro. She taught me.
Oh yeah.
She has. I mean,
No, she's very good.
It's been great. I didn't understand how powerful that intuition can be, and we all got it. I relate with you quite a bit, because she has shit level of problems with me, because I'm always in my
You have monkey brain?
Monkey mind going this and that and da da da. And
What
so-
are the different animal minds?
Oh, that's just a name. You could be all kinds of things. I mean,
Do they have like tiger minds?
spirits.
Spirit cards and spirits. The Native Americans were really into the animals and the message of the animals in front of us and what they were about. And so whether it's a hawk, if you see a hawk that flies directly over you and it's right there, okay, so what's the message of the hawk? All right. Rise above your situation. It isn't just what you see in front of you.
Wow,
Just
the
rise
crystal
above
ball's
it.
floating.
Rise above it. Get the message of what that means to you. It's not just the forest for the trees that you're going through with whatever you're going through in your life.
So people who are free of mind have hawk brain?
No,
No.
not necessarily. Free of
Freedom
mind.
is represented by what? How do we represent freedom? Because hawks, they're free.
They're free, but it's
Also
more
America.
the message of the hawk is to rise above your
Eagle's freedom.
Ego is a sense of freedom, strength, power. Horse is
Bear.
more power.
What?
What
Why did someone just yell hair? Who was that?
Bear. Now, bear is an interesting medicine. Bear is the balance of activity and rest, regeneration. And we all need to have the balance of activity and rest. And so that's what
Rust?
Rest.
Oh.
Rest, regeneration, because they hibernate.
I do sometimes feel rusty.
But bear is strong and powerful, they go out there, but they're also
Recharge.
But they're also not necessarily aggressive, dominant killers either. Bears, not necessarily. No,
I wouldn't
not at all.
I wouldn't go around one.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be. Yeah, you don't want to be around them. Then they're just protecting, their.
But
if there's a cub.
other predators probably chill too.
Oh, there's so many other environmental animals that are out there. Deer is a symbol of gentleness. So if you see a
Like a
deer,
deer, yeah.
they're about being soft and gentle, and realize, maybe in what way do I need to.
And of all the animal
focus on
kingdom,
gentle.
of all these wonderful conditions in the animal kingdom, I have monkey brain.
No, but having an active brain is also brilliant. It's intellect to be able to think outside of the box. Have you read Napoleon Hill?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's a book that was written many years ago in the 30s and 40s. But what's important about it is a literal science of why and how all of these particular multi-millionaire billionaires that this focused on at the time, and you're talking about Roosevelt, you're talking about Ford, we're talking about
Roosevelt, he couldn't even walk.
He was brilliant, but I'm talking about great adventure. Carnegie.
He was an anti-Semite, wasn't he?
Okay, but what matters is they
He didn't like Jews,
learned
people.
how to. They thought outside of the box. Their mind saw something. What is the solution? What do we need? And that's where that type of active mind can foresee what the solution is. What else do we need to do? And then they had what it took to be able to make that happen. But it is a science and a formula. And that's what this book is, after doing a lot of research on the formula that these great developers
Super successful.
What
Ultra
was
success.
it that they all did, and how did they do that?
And
That's what that book
the
is
monkey
about.
brain.
And it's about how to learn how to channel that monkey brain, but the formula of what it takes to be successful. Being focused, being driven, having a vision that is to take something beyond where it is and focused on the vision.
So
But that
Ethan,
doesn't happen to someone that doesn't have that creative spark.
Because you're stuck on this monkey mind again. Monkey mind is just a definition of how your mind can work, but you're a human consciousness, so you have the awareness and ability to train that monkey mind to be your servant, and it's not the servant over you. That's the difference. You don't want the monkey mind to rule, you want you to be the master. And that's what
Am I the monkey?
No, humans are still animals. We're still part of the animal kingdom. We just have conscious awareness and self-awareness. So
But who's the monkey?
The monkey is just
It's a figurative speech.
the idea. It's an analogy. It's a metaphor of how the
Your
monkey
soul.
can do many different things, but the monkey mind is always changing its mind on what it wants to follow. You as a human consciousness has the ability to train it.
I know we're both primates technically, but I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Is the question about channeling the mind, or
Well, I just don't know who's the monkey.
Your brain is monkey
The brain is the monkey.
the brain is.
So there's two
it's
different.
just if you can simply be aware of where your mind is, your mind chatter. What am I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, positive thought, negative thought. Real simple. If
Mhm.
it's a negative thought that's not going anywhere, bring it back, be focused on something in the moment.
Happy monkey.
Bring it back, being focused in the moment. Just being aware of where your mind is, bring it back, being focused in the moment. That helps you be able to become more in control.
Happy monkey.
Focus, being in the moment. And not letting it just go off on a tangent.
Is that right?
Calm
monkey. Gone.
Yeah. Just being aware not to let it go off on a tangent.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
What a pleasure. What a pleasure. I'm going to keep that monkey at bay. Nice seeing you both. For the Mystic Arts. Here's one for the monkeys. And we wish you all the best there. Oh wait, yeah, I will plug you guys. Where can people find you if they want to do this? Party Psychic
In
LA. In LA. So if you guys want, partypsychic.com.
You guys heard it here.
I got you guys. People are gonna come. I can read it in the cards. I just don't know about. There's just like so many cool animals to put the monkey on me.
Yeah.
It's all you're gonna get, dude. That's the biggest takeaway from this whole episode.
Is
Is that your monkey mind now?
Isn't they?
Yeah.
Is it the monkeys that made AIDS?
We don't really know, but that is the leading.
It's the monkeys. Oh, I gotta know.
Oh, we
Was
got
that
a note.
Yeah, that's what I was said at the beginning.
Yeah.
The note says some monkeys eat their poo.
I made
They
that.
didn't want to engage with that.
I didn't want to interrupt, obviously. So.
You know what they really ignored when I said I seen a monkey use a frog like a fleshlight.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
that's-
knows where his
that
words
was,
are, and frankly, I'm very glad.
Yeah, I'm glad they ignored
crazy
it.
you
Glad
said
that you didn't
that.
know.
Have you seen that video? It's one of the most fucking
I don't know.
insane.
I mean, I really don't
I
want to
haven't
think
watched
about
the
it.
detail, I suppose, but
I don't want to think about it a second. Not even for a second, Ethan.
Well, I'm just saying the monkey business is, for the birds.
Graham Stephan's a Jew.
Oh my God.
bro,
Hey, man.
we gotta talk. We gotta have an intervention here. You gotta stop just pointing that out. Like I know there's nothing like wrong with the statement in of
it's kinda
itself, but
weird.
pointing it
It's
out
so
all the
important to
time.
me. It's so important to me that everyone knows.
It's weird.
You know, that soundbite is probably going to be contender for somebody.
Yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful. Poor Graham Stephan. You're like, why are you talking about me? We've never talked about him. I don't think anyone in the
Never
audience even
come up
knows
on
who
the
he,
show.
what he
I don't
looks
even
like.
know who that is.
I still don't really know who he is. Yeah.
But we know he's Jewish.
I'm not even one thing I know of. And actually, we're not even.
I'm not even sure he's Jewish.
ChatGPT
No.
said that. That's not
No,
on.
I think he is, Harley, right?
No,
I don't know.
I
Wait.
used to watch him
Hold on.
religiously. He's never ever mentioned.
What do you
that.
expect him just to be like, Jew?
Yeah, I figured it would come
Jew.
up in passing.
I mean, if you
right?
watch him for a long period of
What's
time,
his
at
name?
some point it
Graham
might have-
Stephan.
Yeah.
Wait,
Jew.
which again doesn't
It's
sound
not going to
like a
look Jewish.
surname.
If you think you're looking up a guy that's going to look Jewish, it's not.
Well, he could be like an English Jew.
Genealogy of
Yeah,
Graham
it's
Stephan.
just-
Here's the
I
video.
want to preface this episode by
Hush.
saying we're going to be taking a slightly different tack than usual.
Here we
And
have
origi-
he did a genealogy, so we're gonna really get to the bottom of what Graham Stephan
This
is.
guy's Jewish, right? We're going to do that
I don't
on
know who the
site.
fuck this
Am I
guy
allowed
is.
to
hadn't
do
even
that?
planned on doing an episode on Graham Stephan's family for the simple reason that I couldn't find anything about his Stephan patrilineal line.
This guy is plugged
Why
in.
do you care?
This guy's like a.
No, he's
There's
like
a niche for everything.
However,
finding this very
I was
sus.
able
Yeah,
to
this
learn
is
stuff about his
super sus.
matrilineal side,
Look at the back.
and I was a little bit surprised.
if he doesn't know who this guy is, this is a little creepy.
We
And
were
something
talking
tells
about Gabe's. We were talking about Gabe's dick and stuff earlier. The angle of it. I thought that's what
Yeah.
podcasting is.
That's what podcasts are.
Okay, so
Jew.
What other videos does this guy have?
I don't know. I'm getting this is interesting.
Surprised and very pleased to learn that she hails from Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry. So even though this segment of the show
What authority? How do you know?
By the
What
way,
is happening?
he goes, "I'm very happy to announce."
Well, yeah, what does
Yeah,
that
I
mean?
noticed that. I noticed that.
I'm getting weird vibes here. I don't like it.
surprised and very pleased to learn that she hails from Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry.
Why? Maybe he'll tell us.
Very
why he's so
pleasing.
pleased. Why is he pleased? I wanna
Very
know.
pleasing.
So even though this segment of the show has been renamed Ancestors Unveiled, we will be doing...
He should rename it Graham Stephan's a Jew.
Wait, so is this guy the like Thai Jewel? But
Yes, he's the Thai Jewel of genealogy.
He's Thai Jew, actually.
Bada bing, bada
Did he
boom.
do it on you? Maybe he did one about you.
Well, I know. Everybody knows what I am.
what I used to do, essentially, when the segment was called Famous Jews, where I delve into...
Oh my God.
What?
Wait, he
did
must
we
have.
just
Wait, hold
stumble
on.
into?
He must have one about me then.
When you do genealogy long enough,
Well, you're
you'll
not
soon
that
find it.
Do you guys remember that website that was like all Jewish people that tracked all that?
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show.
Yeah,
Is
this
this
is
the guy
what
that made
it's.
that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And that website is used for bad
He
stuff.
did it. He did it.
Oh,
And
God.
Frank.
My buddy's dad, way back in the day, we told him, we were like, when Googling yourself, like it's 2007, and we were like, you should Google yourself. We got his dad to Google him, and the only thing that came up was he was on that site where it lists people.
That's so
and he was like freaking out, and we didn't know. And it was like early internet, and he was asking us where they got it from and stuff.
That shit is really, really fucked.
Yeah, it's messed up.
By the way, thank you, Tal42, for the big old fitty giddy. Can I get a shout out for the fitty giddy?
Fitty giddy.
I
50 giddy for
an
Tal42.
overlay I can't fucking get off. Give me a sec.
What's happening? What's happening, AB?
I don't know.
What's happening?
AB, I missed it.
There was a Jewish overlay and I lost it and I was been fucking looking for it. And then when I found it, it somehow minimized. And when I went to open it, it just stuck on the screen when Harley was talking, and it wasn't intentional.
He's Jewish.
No, just
not Jewish on it.
I don't feel the need.
If somebody's plugging a Star David in, it's AB. Do we have any Iran-Israel updates before we say ta-ta?
I think there's been continued back and forth strikes, but there's not been any.
They've confirmed the death of one lady from their.
Did it hit an apartment building or something?
Yes.
Wow. And they weren't even safe in the shelter?
Well, I don't know. I think
maybe the hallway.
I think there's some serious damage.
Sheesh.
So I'm not sure. Yeah.
And there were like 80 or so civilians reportedly who died in Iran.
Yeah.
Climb into bed, strip naked, and jerk off until I come all over my own chest.
That's disgusting. Tally, I already thanked Tally, Dan. I said
new one.
Thank you for another fitty giddy.
Yeah.
Fitty giddy.
Fitty giddy.
From Towel 42, ladies and gentlemen.
Shot, AB.
He is the #1 towel. That's
AB
right.
keeps showing a shot of me frozen.
Oh, maybe the camera.
So I don't want to listen. I don't want to. I've told myself that I will not do this anymore. But I will say this with a fairly high certainty that this thing I've been planning for a long time that everybody's been hearing about is happening on Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
Dan is nodding in disagreement.
Your balls come out? I mean, I don't know. I have no knowledge that you don't.
Then why did you do this?
Because you're just setting yourself up for being wrong for the 1000th time.
Nope.
I just don't know why you wouldn't just do it.
I haven't called it out in a long time.
Okay.
I'm staking the flag in the dirt, and I am saying, with peace and love, this is a warning to all you H3 family members to exit the region. No, not funny.
Not funny.
Which region? We don't know. It's not helpful. It's not helpful. No. It's a little. It's not.
Graham Stephan's a Jew.
I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying. Well, I am taking sides. I mean, fuck
camera is
Iran.
still
Let's be real.
frozen?
Huh?
My camera is frozen, apparently.
All right. Well, I guess that's not.
Wrap it up, dude.
No, I don't want to wrap it up now. Monkey brained ass sitting over here grimacing at my fucking master plan. What do you make of this, Harley? I'm saying on Tuesday, get ready. Tactical. Fucking bombs. That's right.
That's gonna be good.
The date.
That's gonna be good, right?
The exact date will be the 17th of June. Dan will be standing by.
It was in June this year.
I'll have a live feed of Dan. We will have a live feed of his face the entire day.
No, that's great content.
All right, listen, everybody. We've had too much fun here. We've a little off the beaten path. You know, sometimes we just gotta get a little weird and wild. I'm sure that I annoyed a lot of you guys, but hey, that's why we watch.
At least it wasn't Subway for an hour. you when you sat in Sub.
Hold on, don't that was a great bit. That was a classic bit.
I'm sorry, love. I have to call that out too. I did live fucking field recording for that.
No, that
As
That was
That's bullshit. You take that back, love.
take it back.
Yeah, take it back real quick.
This was way worse than that.
I sat in the subway for a fucking hour with a microphone, people looking at me like, what is this fucking guy?
Okay, with that, like unironically, with that in mind, I do take it back.
No, that was a solid bit.
Yeah, that was
Harley,
solid.
what you doing this weekend? Any plans?
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, I got nothing. This actually like made my weekend. Glad you hit me up. I had
Oh, we
nothing
love
planned
having
today.
you. You know, the
You
people,
know?
they love you.
Yeah, yep. I get nice support on my social media. It's nice.
That's
cool.
my-
Great
that's-
audience here. Great family. Love being here. I love hanging out.
Love
Good
having
laughs,
you.
too.
Love having you.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah.
So and
Any
and,
plans of coming to LA?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there at the end of the month, like
Oh.
June 28th to like July 6th or something.
Oh, we'll be on break.
Wait,
what do you-
wait.
Yeah, we will.
Until July 6th?
Yeah, right then.
Shit, you guys gonna get a sitter and come out with me all night on an all-nighter? You guys get a sitter with the kids? You
I
want to go
guess-
out all night, Ethan?
I guess Ethan will have no excuse.
Harley,
You want to go somewhere fun?
He's gonna
and
have no
busy?
excuse.
Do you know where to take me that's fun in LA?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know where to go.
Harley, let's get some deli when you're out here, dog.
Okay.
We'll go
Okay,
to
I'm
a
gonna hit
deli.
you all up when I'm
What
in
about me?
town.
Yeah,
You
we'll
want-
go.
I like
to
roast
a
beef.
deli.
No, we
You
got
said you don't
something
wanna
more
come.
fun for you,
No, I'll go to a
Ethan.
deli.
All right, let's get
No,
deli.
no, Ethan. We got something. You know how to swim and you have your passport, right?
Yes. But,
Okay, so we got something better planned for you. That's for sure.
okay, not
Does
sure.
that mean?
I'm not. We're swimming in Mexico. We'll find out what that means. But until then, this has been the H3 Show. Tune in on Tuesday. Tactical bombs will be falling. Nobody has predicted, and I mean nobody knows what's coming.
No.
Everybody's guessing. Everybody's wondering, is it this, is it that? I have not seen one accurate guess.
Don't even bother guessing. You guys are so far.
But I'll tell you this.
So cold. It's not even warm.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much to Harley, to Hila, to the psychicparty.com. Did I say that right? Party Psychic? PartyPsychic.com. And hey, have a great weekend, everyone. And we'll connect again on Monday. We'll see you on Monday. Ta-ta till then. And we'll be doing Case of the Mondays together on Monday afternoon.